Hello, everybody. Welcome once again. Whoops, sorry. I forgot something there. Let's try that one more time. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Circuit's Gaming Room. I'm Circuit. You can see that we are back in Secret of Mana. And last we left off, we dressed ourselves up as little animal mascots for giggles. Ran through both a desert and an ice area. Well, we just entered the ice area. And a forest area. Basically, we got a lot done, but now we got to get more done. Of course, I'm joined by Tech, who is currently, I believe, Prim.
Yep.
And Toakoi, who is Poi Poi.
Hoi hoi! Also remember to click on the game so we can play.
Give me a sec, I'm working on it.
The short circuit was that voice in all of their heads.
Anyway,
Yeah.
really quickly, just gonna change to the tiger suit for now.
Rawr.
The voice in the head that's telling them bad information.
No.
Unfortunately, we can't have Prim do it because it's a two-piece.
Well, Prim, unfortunately, doesn't do the cute tiger suit. No, she does. She basically, let's just say, she's horny on main, and unfortunately, it feels a little like we're edging onto something I don't want to deal with. Anyway, we're here in Icy Town.
Things are getting
Got out
hot
of
around
Icy
here.
Town.
The more the ice melts, the harder
You
it
missed
is
the
to
fun
carve
story.
out a living.
Right, okay, yep. We came here because we heard rumors of a tropical area here in the middle of ice country. And also, we
I've been
can't...
playing this, the original game on my own. I haven't made it here yet, but I'm getting close.
Oh, wait, we can't do anything. We already did mess with the blacksmith.
Remember we stopped with
Yeah.
to go
I'm just trying to remember everything here real fast before we run off. Items. And how's it going, Short?
Not too bad.
Welcome.
Better than it was earlier. The reason I was late Friday for the Pokemon stream
Mm-hmm.
was because the weather wasn't the greatest, so I decided to leave the truck in town. And
Anything else?
just
Come again.
get my sister. Before, I used to debate whether leaving the truck in town or not because it's easier to get it out if it's already under its trailer in town sometimes. But my sister works in town now and uses my vehicle to go to town. So I have no problem. I just have to wait. There's less problem leaving the truck in town when I come home for the weekend. It's just a matter of having to wait for her to get off her job, come over, and then I didn't want to cook, so we had to go get food and then head home.
Hey,
But
Oh.
the truck didn't help. The truck was still stuck this evening, so I had to screw around with that and then wait for a tow truck to come in to pull me out and get it going. So I was in another call for that. You guys missed that call.
We probably did.
Oh, I just thought of what Prim's tiger outfit reminds me of. Remember the Super Friends and Cheetah's outfit in that? The opposite of Wonder Woman that they had.
I might, but I'm kind of drawing a blank at the moment.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
either her or the giant woman that was basically just covering the top and covering the bottom.
For the love of it.
And leopard print.
Just say it's a tiger bikini and end it.
I know what I kind of know what he's going on. That was part of the Wonder Woman 1984 movie too. So she was in that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I have relevant things.
I'm not saying you don't. Anywho, also, some of you might notice if you're watching this in recording, whenever I get this uploaded, that the video might be shorter than usual. We had to make some changes to the Let's Play due to outside events. So basically, the stream itself starts later, and because of that, it's also going to be shorter. So it's only be about 2.5, 3 hours instead of the normal 4 plus.
Yeah. Hey, that's still a fair amount of time though. So.
Please, my master is gone.
I mean, I feel bad for making you start later, Circuit.
It's not you. It really
Not
isn't.
you.
Gone.
It's,
They're all gone.
it's roommates.
Yeah, it's just
The only thing in the
I had to pause it for half an hour every time I had to go get my roommate, and it just feels really unfair and weird to do that to a stream. So I'm just, you know what, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and
See
change
my
it.
message about the whip board.
Yeah,
It was kind of happening on a regular basis for a while, so yeah, no, it made sense to move it ahead a little bit.
yeah, and it's not gonna be changing anytime soon, unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you
I
do
also
what you
remember
do.
what you told me, where it's just gonna be a while before we could do anything about that
Yeah.
in particular.
The
Well, we got the spear orb. Let's try to upgrade it when we can.
Well, we will do that after the temple.
Well, no, yeah. As soon as we run into Watts, we'll try and upgrade.
yeah. Might actually
Ooh.
the
Anyway, what's up?
I was gonna say the time change might actually make if there's any streams that any of these streams that I'm heavily a part of, the time change might actually make it easier for me to get into them. Because it's a much easier time to justify pulling everything off to the side of the road for the night.
Now
Yeah, yeah. I think the only detriment is Suki-sama may not be able to join us for as many streams now.
Yeah.
Well, he's still going through this, and I heard from his stream he's taking 2 weeks off just to finish Ragnarok.
he really wants to, and I can't blame him. Let's
Check
see.
my level weapons if you could, Circuit.
Say what?
We could check my level weapons too.
Nah, I'm just checking for myself here, and you know, I'm gonna go with the whip since somebody's using that now. I'm the whippy boy. I'm the one who whips.
This is a whip boy.
Oh, can travel. All right, let's see if we can actually. We found out we missed something here. Let's see if we can go back for it.
Welcome, welcome.
The whip board.
50 GP per track.
Um,
Or
It's gonna be a little more difficult to do it than I'd like at the moment. So yeah, whip is gonna be a little underleveled for some time.
I gotta remember when I stop tonight to switch over to my next game that I'm playing because I think I've finally got to the point where I've got everything that you can get beaten in Pokemon Violet beaten at the moment, so
Oh, what's the next game you're gonna play then?
I've got,
Fire
I've got
Emblem?
I've got 2 games I got on the Switch recently, right?
Okay.
So at some point I'm gonna be playing with late to the party I'm gonna be playing Tunic.
That's a good party to be late to. It's a good party to be late to, because it's better late than
Yeah.
never.
Oh yeah. Well, I was kind of waiting. So when it came out, it was only on. It started out only on Xbox, right? So only on Xbox and PC. So I was kind of waiting for it to come out on the Switch.
Right?
It's easier for me to do games on the Switch, anyways. At least until I can get a Steam Deck. And right now the problem with people hearing the until I can get a Steam Deck. The problem right now isn't getting
It's
one.
not
It's
money.
so it's money, but it's not money, but it is. It's the money to be spent better other places. I don't need to do it right away. Also, still having a hard time justifying it because I still do have the high-powered laptop carried around with me. So
No, I
I've
get
got-
that.
I technically get a better place to play the games on the road. It's just harder to set up.
No, I
also-
absolutely get that, yeah.
But also, the game I've started right now is Bear and Breakfast.
Oh, isn't that the one that Game Grumps was recently doing?
It might be. So it's been out for a little while, but it does look fun. You play a bear trying to run a bed and breakfast.
Oh, no, that's not it. Never mind.
No, you basically it's a I think from the looks of it, actually from playing it, I think there's more story and stuff too. But from the gist of it, from the looks of it, it's kind of a build management kind of thing where you've got to run a bed and breakfast, except also you're a bear.
You gotta run a bed and breakfast like a good person, except you're a bear. No!
You're a bear. Except you're a bear. No, I get my sister gave me some Switch cards, so that's what I use the money for so far. Actually, so there's other games on the Switch I do have to get to at some point too.
Fire Emblem?
I still technically no.
Why not? No,
Fire
I'm kidding.
Fire Emblem's way too off in the weeds because I've got like
Magic.
I've
This is
got-
definitely a Magic thing.
magic. No, I've
Okay,
so I've
I'm
I
going
also
with
get-
Thunder.
yeah. So I also a while ago when haven't had a chance to play it while it was on sale, but Spiritfarer on the Switch, which from everything I've heard is a game I've got to play.
Yay!
Yay. And also, what? So one of the two.
Wait.
There's two things. So
Back
one
up,
which.
back
Oh, heal. No, heal. Heal's good.
Hell yes.
So one that should be fairly easy to beat out in a day, but I haven't had a chance to do it yet, is I actually
Pure water.
still haven't played through the Pony game on the Switch.
You absolutely must play the pony game.
I will.
The pony
And
game
luckily,
is fun.
unfortunately, but luckily, it shouldn't take too long to get through it. Also, I haven't even had a chance to turn on. I've played it before, but I haven't had a chance to turn on. I bought the physical copy for the Switch of just in case we need it at a con, or just in case we want to play it. I want to play with groups at a con or something. I bought the physical copy of Them's Fight Nerds
Ooh, nice.
on the Switch.
Oh,
Speaking of
So,
cons,
it's on the
unfortunately,
Switch.
I'm kind of sad at myself. I may not be able to attend one of the cons this year.
Uh-oh.
one?
Trot.
Which one?
TrotCon.
Why?
Mostly it's just
What
due
happened?
travel costs, mostly. The plane tickets right now alone are like 500 plus. And with everything else going
Airplane
on,
tickets, yeah.
with everything else going on with my job, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to swing it or not.
That'd be too bad.
Also,
It'd be nice if you could make it down again. Hey, they changed the dates on it too, so that's tricky. Also, like
the dates and
getting hotels
location,
hard.
it's in Dayton now.
Yeah, works actually. So the thing about that though is it works great for me because where the person I'm staying with, the person Scoon and I are staying with in Dayton Discord lives not too far from the con, so like we're having a hard time getting a hotel room. But if we can't get a hotel room, there's not much loss.
Yeah, apparently they even sold out of the primary hotel, which is amazing. I'm glad for them. That's really awesome stuff.
Yeah, they didn't have, so I don't think they were able to get like the full hotel this time for the original hotel they had set up with. So I think they just like I went in the day that they were selling the tickets for the hotel, and you get one type of room, and it was a single king size bed, and it was a small room. Didn't seem to have a full bed couch.
Ooh,
So
that's
it was just the king size bed.
yeah, that's rough stuff there.
Yeah, we didn't get the hotel room because if needed be, we could stay at Discord. It's close enough that we could just go to the con.
Yeah, but right now TrotCon's unfortunately on the chopping block. It is. It sucks. Especially
Yeah.
since that's where I was going to do the. I was going to contribute like a massive donation thing. I was going to do my big gold donation project.
Yeah. No, that one sucks. I see how that goes. I don't.
Well, it's probably
I still gotta get her
that
ticket.
where you're gonna see that at.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
Ooh!
Yeah.
I just smacked him to hell.
After I axed him to heck.
Yeah.
But, well, aside
Anyway.
from the fact that HarmonyCon's technically close to me, yeah, I'm also going there just because I need a break from everything.
That was also one I was hoping to go, but again, we're kind of through a curveball, and so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you gotta wait to see what's
That is
happening.
fair.
Yeah, I gotta see what's happening, and I gotta know what I need to do before I can start making plans for everything else in life.
Yeah,
Which sucks.
exactly. I will say if you do happen to make it down to TrotCon, the good thing about TrotCon this year is you don't have to worry. I can probably get you from TrotCon to your airport both ways this time.
Yay.
Because I'm
No
not going to
matter
be
how
going
much
too
snow
far
there is
outside
out
of it
there,
because
in this place,
again,
it's always summer.
Discord lives so
Fabulous.
close.
No?
I don't think this is right.
Yeah.
Who are you? Have we met? No? Never mind.
Oh, no, we didn't meet at all.
I need you
Mysterious
to
stranger.
watch this stove. Just whack it every so often if it
Mysterious
cools down.
stranger.
I'm
This
counting.
stranger thing. Crap, I never thought to pick up some milk on the road here. I have to do that when I get a chance here.
Nobody will let me talk to the old man.
Huh?
I-
I heard something.
I had a list in my head of
I
stuff
think
I
we
needed
opened
to.
Well, you might as well. I can't tell you to because you guys kept going ahead of me. Somebody else is controlling this right now.
I had a list in my head of stuff that I needed to grab and all that, and I, like, forgot about it because of the truck being stuck.
Use me as a heater, huh?
That was an important list. I had everything I needed from home anyways.
Need firepower? I've got you covered. Go crazy. Burn the whole place down.
Wow, this guy's a pyromaniac.
Not you again! You dolts! Didn't you recognize
Ooh, actually, I
that?
just remembered something else too. I keep on forgetting about.
What's that?
I got something. I got something that
This was the
I got something
perfect
that I
money-making
got a
scam.
hold of for a
Now
great price, and I'm
everyone's
gonna
gone.
suggest one for your
Huh?
tablet if you
The
can
thief
find a
from
good
the
price
fire
at it, because
palace.
they're
How should I know?
unfortunately
I've had
Samsung likes to
enough of
charge
him.
arms and legs for stuff.
We saw some weird old coot when we nabbed
So I got
Salamando.
the full
What
keyboard
are you
case
doing?
because
Don't
they
help
had it
them.
because
Ah,
a place had
you
it on
won't get
clearance.
away with this.
Because the S7 tablet case is the same as the S8 tablet case. So it's a bookcase. It's got a cover for your S Pen on the back so it doesn't fall off. It's got a kickstand to hold your tablet up,
Hey, I
And it's
basically
gonna-
have that.
and it's got a magnetic attachable keyboard. There's
got
two
that
cases
much.
that yeah, there's two cases that have the magnetic attachable keyboard that mount to the bottom of our type of tablet.
Mhm.
This one's got the trackpad, so it just becomes a laptop.
All right, real quick before we keep moving on to houses here. This is actually a portrait of one of the main characters from Legend of Mana, the 4th game in the series. Have fun with that. By the way, you can also get it remastered on many consoles right now.
Space is
Ah.
warp and time is bendable.
And cameos are forever.
Yep.
Bendable is time.
Anywho, that sounds like an awesome case. I'm doing okay with the one I have. I'm just trying to figure out my drawing stance, as it were, because I think I actually hurt my back out the way I've been drawing lately. Hunched over, like I'm trying to decipher some ancient text of some sort.
Okay. Second, a little thing that since you have a tablet, you can bring it closer so you don't have to hunch over.
No, it's
No, I think I know what he's talking about.
I'm usually sitting on a couch or a chair while I'm working and doing that, and not having it on a desk or something. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so when you're hunched over, is that when you're using it on a chair
Yes,
or on a desk?
on a
yeah.
couch. On a couch.
On the couch.
Yeah, I'm usually not using it on a chair at all. I mean, desk
Yeah.
at all. Desk at all.
You know what?
That's
I have
wrong.
firepower.
Yeah.
Let's see, fireball.
Yeah, so that can be tricky
Yes,
at sometimes if you can get a desk. So one of the things too with like a tablet like that, if you can get a desk and then you can get like different stands and stuff, and you get a stand that you could use as an easel too, kind of. That's a little trickier, but yeah, no, it might be a little better using it on a desk like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have something that's like a lap desk situation that I might just try to start using. The only reason I don't is I usually just have my old laptop sitting on it so I can just watch, have something streaming while I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should try to make use of it. It'd be a lot better for me than what I'm doing now, I'm sure.
Yeah. So the big thing. So I was gonna, when I had gotten the case I was talking about, when I had gotten it, I was gonna mention to you right away. But I checked the Staples website. I checked the Staples US website, and they don't have the same sale that we had up here on those cases. So the deal is, you want to look into this heavily for. Oh, I mean, you probably understand anyways, but it's the case for the S7, so it's not for the S8, but the S7 and the S8 specifically. Those two models are similar design. Like, the biggest problem with these cases is these are the Canadian prices too. The biggest problem with this full setup case is Samsung wants like $280 for this setup. Like, the Samsung stuff tends to be overpriced. All their extras tend to be a little overpriced. But the Staples had these S7 ones on clearance for $90.
Oh, boy.
$99.
Hello, Simon.
As opposed to $280.
Hi, Silent.
Hello.
Hey,
It's kind of a bummer that it's not having a good sale in the US for it.
What's not having a good sale?
There was he was talking about a tablet case that he picked up that's really, really nifty, but it was on a clearance sale in Canada, but not in the US. And that was a burp.
It's probably the best. It's probably the best keyboard layout tablet case for the Samsung Galaxies, but it's a Samsung product, so Samsung wants an arm and a leg for it. Except the older models are compatible. The older model one was compatible with the newer model tablet I had, and I got lucky because our Staples had them on clearance, on heavy clearance. Still cost a lot.
A lot, but a lot less than it would have too.
Yeah. Actually, so the thing I like about the case is, like, I have also like the folding case that magnet attaches onto the back of the tablet, and then you can fold it open and stuff. But this one, you can take the keyboard off the base of it, and you just instead of having to fold the case together and having that little lip sticking out of the case on the end of it, right? It's just a kickstand. But it's a fairly solid kickstand, so you take the keyboard off and just sit it places.
Nice.
It's a nice case. If you ever came across one, it's a nice case. Like I say, I'll send you the info at some point, so if you find one that's like extremely on sale. Kind of. Mind you, the reason I was looking at it is because I plan on, with the Steam Deck stuff, when my laptop ages out, I plan on just buying a desktop and a Steam Deck. Because the Steam Deck, the Steam Deck is at a good enough price that it makes more sense than trying to buy a laptop and a desktop at the same time, because the laptop is expensive.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, the laptop I have that I carry around with me was like somewhere between $2,000 and $2,500 when I bought it. And like, I would rather put that into to get better bang for your buck putting that into a tower. Which I think I'll go for next time, but that's the whole reason I wanted to turn that's the whole reason I wanted to turn the tablet into a laptop kind of too, so. I'll just use that for office stuff. You have a Steam Deck around, and eventually that'll be it. I keep on coming up behind this truck here.
No, the button lied to me.
It's a me.
Get ready.
Yeah, no.
Hold on, we got E-Stock, come on.
Yeah. Also, actually, the second thing with the tablet stuff is I'm really pleased with the tablet so far.
Oh no, the tablet's been amazingly good and good and fun.
It was the right one. It was the right type of tablet to wait for because the ones that I was using before, the S6 Lite wasn't too bad, but it just didn't quite have the power to handle everything that the art programs could do. It was almost there. It was there enough that you could use it and just suffer through the crashes. What is
You know,
this guy doing?
I haven't had any issues with mine, but then again, I use it basically as a just mobile entertainment thing, and
Thanks.
So,
and what
so that
I do is
Yeah.
very much not extreme.
yeah. So that's the big thing with a with the S6 Lite. If you're just like if you're looking for something to use on the go as like to watch videos and maybe play games on, maybe play some games on and stuff like that, the S6 Lites are great. They just don't have the they just don't have some of the power and speed for handling some of the heavy art stuff because like well, one of the things with my S6 was that once you got past a certain amount of layers, the tablet started really disliking that project.
Yeah,
I had one.
That's the issue. I don't really use layers because the program that I have only allows 2 layers for free, and I'm like, no, I can do that.
And admittedly, my layers are maybe I barely get into the double digits, if at all.
Yeah.
But
So
then again, this is Shorty, and Shorty do what Shorty do.
Toa,
yeah,
thank you.
Well,
I do multiple parts. I do multiple parts of some of the stuff. So yeah, no, it's nice having a lot of layers. But like, you don't have to get too far. You didn't have to get too far into the double digits before it started to get a little wobbly. And then I think I had one that had like maybe 40, maybe had like 30 or 40 layers. Well,
Hey Tech, you might need to heal. Never mind.
I'm dead.
I don't even think it was fully the layers as much as it was just the amount of stuff that I had gotten into the project. And I managed to get the project done. I managed to get the PNGs exported, but after that, the project just wouldn't open. So the program I would use, it would kind of draw the project in when you loaded it in, and it would get halfway through that.
Oh!
And crash.
Sorry, that was just the most disappointing thing I've ever seen.
The fairy wolf.
We lost the fairy walnut. We lost our MP regain.
Oh no.
We have not been really using the walnuts, though.
Admittedly, we probably could go a little more nuts on them.
I don't know what this guy's like. He must just be having a hard time getting up the hills and stuff he wants to stay in. Yeah.
Going up that hill. Would you cast the fire at that cloud?
Yeah. Short,
Get him, Salamando.
long. The but like that was one of that was one of the things with the new tablet stuff. So the other thing with the new tablet as opposed to the old tablet, which is a thing that you won't notice until you try to draw
No.
one of these. Oh,
Sorry.
I was
okay.
I was gonna say, let me just do a heal.
No, I'm just grabbing, just checking the... I'm running out of equipment I can level.
I know. But if
I should
stuff
be-
is not wanting to fit,
I should be done with the tablet spiel here in a second, anyways.
Tablet away.
No. But no, the other big thing about these the S8 tablets we got over the S6 tablets is that, like, the refresh rate on them is really good, so that I think helps with the like there's a small smidgen of lag with the S6 Lite, but there is no visible lag with the S8s. And I think it's partially because of the processor, partially because it's got 120 hertz refresh rate.
Yeah, it's probably got a better processor in the tablet than I have in my computer right now, which is something else.
Get him, Salamando!
At least for me now, my PC will last me a while. Last me a few generations.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine I'm probably gonna have to upgrade, mostly out of necessity than anything. Because something is starting to break on it. Something is not doing well, and
No.
I don't know what it is, though. I have a theory, but I have to start saving up so when it does go down, I'm ready to jump on. Actually, that's good. We're doing crazy. Let's just...
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem is, yeah, right now,
What? The Pac-Man ghosts.
I don't know what those were, and I have no idea if we could even affect them.
The problem always with having to switch out the processor is, are you gonna have to switch out everything else too, right?
Yeah, my theory is on leaning on the processor right now, but I might just make a whole clean slate of it and just upgrade everything. Hi, Kite Izumaki, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm a cat.
But don't you have like a 3080?
Well, not everything. No, I don't. It's a 3060 Ti. So it's close, but no cigar.
Yeah.
But
You'd
I
probably
keep the
still be able to
graphics.
stick with it though.
Oh no, I keep the graphics card among everything else. When I mean clean slate, I just mean upgrading everything else. Motherboard, hard drive, memory sticks.
If anything, I would have.
Go ahead.
If anything, I think I'm on like the plateau with where I'm at, because I have like because I think for the next, like if I want to keep with AMD, I would have to change out my motherboard.
Yeah. So the thing, so the thing with AMD, I don't know what.
Whatever.
You got an Intel or an AMD circuit?
Intel.
AMD.
It's back when I back when I actually believed in Intel. Now I don't know who to believe anymore.
Yeah. So So as you were saying, Silent. Yeah. No. The thing with the AMD right now is that if you want to jump to the newest version of AMD chips, you have to the newest upcoming version of AMD chips. You have to get a new motherboard because they changed their
there's a
socket
magic
completely.
That's not
They're
surprising.
changing their socket right now. So
Get him,
there's
Salamando!
people that are going to debate this change though, because what they're going with is the pins being on the motherboard now instead of being on the chip.
What?
Yeah,
I'm just surprised they're keeping the pins in general at this rate.
I was gonna attach to something.
Yeah, you somehow have to make the connection.
Well, no, I get that, but Intel did have that thing where the pins were like, at least they weren't like long toothy pins. You basically got to set the thing in and just snap it in place, and it was good. You didn't have to worry about bending or any kind of crap like that.
So that's the thing that AMD's getting right now, is they're switching over to the same type of board, same type of pin setup as Intel has. So here's the debate I've heard around that. So the trick is, so the pins aren't on the chips, so you're less likely to bend the pins on the chips.
Right.
The debate on it though is that you can still bend the pins on the motherboard, and the pins on the motherboard are a lot harder to fix than they were on the AMD chips. There was actually different ways you could kind of bend the pins back into place on AMD chips.
All right. Then the other question though is if it's an unfixable bend, is it cheaper for the motherboard to be the one that you have to replace instead of the processor?
Yeah, no,
Might
the
be cheaper, yeah.
yeah, because you would have to basically make the board. You would have to sell the boards cheaper, because that's the thing. Because if I can't fucking fix my own board, I wasted like $200, $300.
Well, I mean, boards usually don't even cost $200, $300. At least last I recall, unless that's changed.
I think they might be a little. Well, I think everything around computers is a little more expensive. They might be. I'm not sure about $200 or $300. I do think they're still in like the $100 range. So.
Nope.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I do think they're still in the $100 range. So.
Okay.
Okay, my ATX B50 was the one that I currently have in here. Cost me with before, I think it's before with taxes, like $200.
Okay, you know what?
That's the other.
Board game, but lightning.
That's the other downside with change. Go ahead.
I was just gonna comment. I'm surprised here you're going with lightning on books instead of fire.
I've already done that, and I'm like, nah.
Fair enough.
Very, very faint.
Galileo.
Galileo Figaro.
Magnifico.
Oh yeah, no, that's the other thing though with changing around right now is that you have to figure out whether you're going with DDR4 or DDR5.
No, I heard that they have made some improvements with DDR5, so it's actually now a question instead of a.
Oh, so the trick was it was always going to be a question, but the big aim that people were feeling, which I don't know if they fixed that yet or not, was that DDR5 started out as expensive. Like we looked. I think when I was at last track, it was before the last track count when we rebuilt Scoon's computer. The DDR5 was like crazy. It was like I think it was like for a couple sticks of DDR5, like $500.
Oh yeah, no, that I mean oh yeah, no, that's solid state. That's trying to get a solid state 10 years ago prices.
Yeah, but like. I think the prices are. I don't know whether the prices have gone down on that. If the prices have gone down, even if it wasn't. The trick is if the prices have gone down, even if it wasn't faster, it will be faster. It's just brand new, so they haven't managed to get ahead of like DDR4, which is at the end of its life cycle, so maxed out.
Right.
But then again, for now, it's going to be a bit before people start using like DDR5 speeds.
Yeah. The speeds that they can get to are ahead of what they.
Oh no! They're not up these things.
You caused this, Toa. You could have just attacked one at a time.
Oh no! Did he drag everybody in at once?
Unfortunately, we got the Vor lizards. We got the furry Vor lizards.
Oh no!
Alright, then I shall be the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire.
How's that hellfire going, God?
Oh.
I will do that in a moment.
I said I was going to be the god of hellfire, but now the Charizard's laughing at me.
It's Waterzard, really.
Is looking at you, and hits.
What for? God of hellfire.
Shit! Hey, don't laugh at me. I was rescuing both of your asses constantly.
Charizard is looking at you.
I was due. I was due.
Yeah.
I would go with the firewall.
Yeah.
Actually, that's.
Oh.
Of course.
Mindy Kaling. I have to say this. Thanks to Mindy Kaling and the team of Velma for making basically the whole internet unite just to shit on your show.
Who?
Basically, the Velma show is so bad. Like everyone, it's like it's objectively bad.
We all collectively knew that, right?
No, I think some people were still hoping beyond hope, but now we've got every confirmation that that's unfortunately it's not unexpected, but it's bad regardless.
It definitely seems to be a heavy, which you can get really bad shows with this. A heavy ounce of somebody thinking they knew better than the people that understood the show.
The worst part is it basically looking at it, it's a show that's a self-insert fanfic, and that's bad stuff.
Yeah.
It feels like a tax write-off.
Actually, look, well, from all the reviews, one thing that I agree with the most is it's a product of the producers, which is unfortunately the problem. Because the writing staff is actually really good. They were writers that... Why the hell am I not attacking this thing right? Okay. The writing staff is actually really good. They've written on several shows that did really well. The voice actors are good. The animators are good. Somebody is getting in the way, and not in a good way.
Yeah.
Oh, remember, Velma is voiced by one of the producers.
Yeah, Velma is written by the executive producer.
Yeah, I was talking about the rest of the voice acting cast and everything. A lot of them are good people that have done good things. It's just, yeah, somebody's getting in the way, and unfortunately, it's pretty much too much corporate pandering, really.
You can't really.
It's everywhere, Circuit.
Say what?
Including the car industry. I heard that the Chrysler engineers were pretty good, but the bean counters are making them use plastic in their parts. That's why they're so bad.
What the hell? I mean, you're not wrong, but what the hell?
Well, you were talking about corporate getting in the way.
Oh yeah, it's always corporate and bean counters that get in the way of good things. I mean, not always, but let's say it's usually about like 75% of the time. If there's a problem, it's them. 75% of the time, if there's a problem. Other times, they know to get the hell out of the way. Just, they give them the money, they give them the general direction, and they make sure that nobody's goofing off.
Yeah.
Honestly,
sometimes
it's the good
I
ones.
I like the idea of Velma as a premise, not the actual writing, because we all agree that is shit.
Yeah. It's kind of like somebody had an idea, but then somebody else got in and wanted to get their fingers into the idea.
Somebody had a good idea, and then everybody's like, "Let's Rick and Morty it." It's like, no, no, you make it its own thing. Don't.
Here's the other thing, though. I can see some of this writing working in like Harley Quinn.
But here's the thing, though. I'm only speaking out of what I heard because I've never watched the show at all, and I have no plans to.
There's too much stuff to do to.
I got too much to watch. Why am I going to spend my time on something that everybody is literally saying is the worst thing of all mankind? I'm just going to say, yeah, you're probably right. I'm going to go ahead and watch this anime now because I got so much other crap. I got Trigun I need to watch now.
I still gotta catch up on all the Tell Your Tale stuff. Trigun
It's coming to Netflix by.
Don't wait for it for Netflix. It's the same stuff you can get on YouTube right now.
Yeah, exactly. I just haven't had a chance to get at it yet, and also there's Trigun, but so the Trigun thing for me is I was gonna watch through because I never finished the original Trigun, so I was trying to watch through that again at one point, and I got stalled through that. Plus, there's a bunch of shows on different things that I want to catch. Plus, there's a bunch of shows I download that were on different things that are on my computer through some magical means. That
Stop going into everything!
I want to watch.
Damn it, we can't even attack.
I still gotta finish Strange New Worlds.
Yes or no?
Well, I guess it's no.
You must be taught a lesson.
Jeez, I'm trying to attack the eyes and you keep teleporting us all around. What the hell?
And this is on my good controller.
I don't know if it's you though. Wait, where?
Uh-oh.
All right.
Alright, so...
I took on the fire version of this asshole solo, and it was not easy.
Yep.
I just remembered there's a. What do you know? We ended up back to this conversation, but there's a YouTuber I watch. I have to finish watching his playthrough. I think it's like episode 160 of the Star Trek Online story playthrough. Because I still haven't made it through the full story of Star Trek Online by myself either, because there's a lot there.
That sounds like it with 160.
It's like- Yeah. Yeah. So it's 12 or 13 years of content. It's been, some of it's been pared down, but like his Let's Play also includes the pared down stuff in different places. So like there's a lot in the story of Star Trek Online, and I've made it through to the end of that, and I haven't watched. He's finally made it through to the end of it, but like I haven't watched his last couple videos on it, and they're probably gonna drum up more here at some point soon.
That was bullshit game.
No, that's pretty accurate.
Take that!
I figure why this guy's trying to flash his lights at me.
Maybe he wants you to honk your horn.
Not gonna do that on the. Not gonna do that on the highway.
Oh, come on. He just wants to get it hard. Do it.
He might just want to pass. He might be trying to get me to pull over for something. However, especially on an empty stretch of highway like this, rule number 1: don't pull over.
Yeah, that sounds like a really bad idea.
Especially with a truck, you don't like. Now, some people are looking for stuff. If you're driving along behind a transport, don't try to get them pull over. They probably won't, because it's not the smartest thing.
Take that!
And if you're driving a transport, don't pull over for just some random person flashing the lights at you. That's how people get robbed, especially on empty stretches of highway. Like an empty stretch of highway where you can pull over, don't pull over. There's nobody to catch up to you.
Hi, Judd. Thanks for the honk.
Highway, you don't dare to do it because someone will hit you.
That's where you pull out. That's where you pull out the shotgun.
I got a shotgun.
Well, by the way, Sean, I don't. Ooh, nice. Well, I don't know if it's still the case, but there
What
should
are
be
you?
What are you? My God.
There should what?
Oh,
I lost you.
Rudolph.
Oh,
Sorry to have worried you.
I lost
I'm
signal for a
fine
second.
now.
What did you say?
It was
I
me.
was basically going to
I
go,
became a
I think
frost
the whole
giggler.
Trigun, the
Lately,
original,
the little
is on
kids no
YouTube
longer
for free.
believe in me.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I've been
the
watching
fading
through.
manna. Without it, children
Yeah,
will
but
continue to
Stampede is-
lose their fanciful hopes.
Yeah,
I
you.
wanted to
But
bring
chronologically,
back
you could
their
just watch
innocent
Stampede.
dreams,
Then
no
not
matter
Stampede.
what the cost.
You can watch it. Nah, you can watch the new one because this is
You know-
like a prequel.
You know what I find the most hilarious thing? Right now, we're talking about trucks getting pulled over and hijacked on the highway, and we're literally talking to Santa Claus, who was a giant frost demon a moment ago.
Never to abuse manna.
And nobody's commenting on
I
this.
apologize for all
Have
the
you not
fuss.
heard of Krampus being the
You need this
alternative
fire
form of Santa?
We got Santa Claus here in an RPG, fantasy RPG. And we got to go back in here because there was one path we didn't take, and I am infinitely curious about something there.
You pooed. You pooed.
So we're gonna just try to book it if we can too.
Well, there shouldn't be any enemies as we clear it.
You'd be surprised. I think it was the right path.
Yeah. Fucking okay. So
We already hit the button now that I think about it. Freaking Santa Claus in here, and it's like, oh,
Why is this the better alternative for, like, you know, a...
oh, good thing we came back. Good thing we came back.
Star
We
Trek
get another
Online.
Whipborg to get too.
Yeah, I know. And believe me, I have an idea how to get that. We just need to get further in the game to do it.
What are you doing, Joshua?
So every year Star Trek Online has you reminded me every year Star Trek Online has a Christmas event. I missed the one this year, but I caught the one last year. They have a period where they have what's called Q's Winter Wonderland, and Q sends you off to a little mini verse Winter Wonderland place that he creates. And they always have some different events, and they keep adding stuff and all that, right? One of the things that used to be there that disappeared, though, because I don't know if it was a copyright problem or not, was you used to get the they used to have the Abominable Snowman from Rudolph.
Oh, they had Bumble?
They had
Yeah.
the Bumble!
Oh god, that's awesome.
But they don't have that anymore, unfortunately. But
Copyright's a bitch!
I would imagine copyright had to be involved, or just a concern of copyright at least.
that could have been it. But like so the one that's been there recently, is they have this old Klingon's tale from the holidays of the Crampiri. The Klingon monster dressed up in a dressed in a well, it's actually I think it's dressed in a Santa Claus outfit, and it's got like little monstery minions dressed in elves outfits, and you gotta fight it. And you can only fight it with snowballs or some of the weapons that you can get from the event,
Oh my god.
which are snow shooters. Plus the Borg snowman invasions and the ice fishing challenge and stuff like that.
I think I know the one thing that will definitely get me to play Star Trek Online if it ever happens.
Yeah.
If they ever have a story,
I'm kind of surprised they didn't have like a Lower Decks reference.
well, that's actually
they
what
they have had it years before.
I was actually about to mention what it was. Not Lower Decks, no. Even though that'd be funny. No. If they had a storyline where you found a way to disavow all the events of Star Trek Picard, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna get that one, unfortunately.
I don't think that'll ever happen, but you gotta admit that'd be one hell of a way to do it.
What the hell?
I
So-
gotta kill something with fire.
Kill everything with fire.
There's several reasons why it's hard for them to disavow Star Trek Picard. It's because, like, this is the thing with those shows, keep on seeming to have several, like, heads all working on different things at the same time with them. Because one of the good things that has come out of Star Trek Picard is they keep on introducing ships from the lower decks. So one of the big things from the so in the new trailer for season 3 of Star Trek Picard, bad news, they're doing a season 3 of Star Trek Picard.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, now that we're past that, I think I think Picard is their most hated show.
You know what the sad part is? I can actually see, and I hope this doesn't happen for a very long time. Please don't die anytime soon. I could see, I forgot who his name is, and I want to call him Pierce Brosnan, and I know that's wrong.
John Delancey.
Thank you. Really? No! Well, John Delancey, no, but no.
Okay,
No.
Which one you thinking of?
Jean-Luc Picard, man.
Thank you. Ooh, Patrick Stewart, by the by.
Yes, yes, Patrick Stewart. I could see Patrick Stewart unfortunately passing away, and then they do some sort of crazy Weekend at Bernie's with him just to keep the series going.
CGI shit.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hope more for the Weekend at Bernie's because as horrible as that would be hilarious.
Yeah. But like, so the big thing with season 3 of Star Trek Picard is they showed the Enterprise in season 3 of Star Trek Picard. And the Enterprise they showed is the Odyssey class Enterprise
So
from Star
cold.
Trek Online.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Anyway, really quick, who wants to know some trivia about this place?
shoot.
I
This-
gotta mute for a bit, so I'll be back.
Okay, this place is glitched in the SNES version. It's horribly glitched. Why? For some weird reason, when you save your data here, it does not save your exact location. The problem with that is if you try to, because of that, if you load up, sometimes it will not allow you to load the save, thinking the save is corrupted and can cost you your game file. However, it's also because of that, if you do some certain things with soft resetting in the game, you can actually load up characters where they should not be or higher level than they really should be in areas they should not be. This area is cursed in the SNES version, but it's also a speedrunner's wet dream. Have fun with that. Now don't you all feel educated?
In that case, remember to use save states.
Yeah, go ahead. We got like, I got like 16 things of walnut, and yeah, if you have to save here, use a save state. Otherwise, just don't save at all and continue going on as normal.
Draw water. Thanks.
But it's very rare that you ever have to save there to begin with. In fact, it's kind of really out of the way, which is more surprising. But the only reason it can become a problem is when you land in Ice Country, when you get your air transport, it lands you there, of all places. So that's where the save can really come back to bite you, if you end up landing there later in the game and then save.
Wait, what class of ship was the Cerritos supposed to be?
California.
There's a lot of vacationing there.
It's basically the B group. They do the second encounters, they do the setups of things. They do the
No, I
unglamorous
was saying the
jobs.
ships- I was saying the ship's class.
Yeah, California.
Healing power rising.
No!
Cure water.
Thank you for the amazing heal on me. The one person that has no damage.
I'm eating the chocolate because we keep getting it.
Well, chocolate
I
eater,
still
because
expected you, Circuit.
Lava wave's open. Thunderbolt.
oh come on! Ah, jeez. It's standing there with a balloon, and I still miss it. How does that work?
RNG's a bitch!
I know. It's like the XCOM thing where you have a gun literally in the alien's face, and it's like,
It
yeah.
says 100%, but you can still miss.
No, that's a joke. There's actually an image somebody has where they have a gun directly in the alien's face, and it's like you only have like a 25% chance to hit somehow. Everybody say hi to the frozen town.
Bye, Frozen Town! Bye, Frozen Town!
Global cooling. Oh.
Well, it's what you get for trying to build paradise in the middle of Ice Country.
You know, there's a reference there that I'm not wanting to make because it's just Ice Country.
Yay, I leveled up. Now I can cast no spells still.
You have no magic. You've been over this. Deal with it.
Oh no.
I
Yo,
did-
guys, I have something to say.
Oh boy.
For our Chinese viewer, enjoy your last day on WoW.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I still can't believe that's happening. Well, I can, but I still can't believe it either. And I am all for it. Screw you, Blizzard, and the company you used to be.
But damn Spyro, and I'm upset. They'll That's why I'm trashing. I'm more upset.
No, in all honesty,
no, that's Activision.
I think somebody said it best. Blizzard is a company that we knew no longer exists. It's now Activision wearing a Blizzard skin. But yeah, no. Yeah, if those of you don't know, apparently Blizzard did not get an agreement. In China, you have to, and I'm surprised by this, and I guess it makes sense in a way.
Hold on. Let me mute.
But yeah, in China, in order to do business in China, if you are not already a Chinese company, you basically have to be quote-unquote sponsored. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it!
I didn't know until you said no.
I said it 3 times!
As I was hitting buttons.
Oh my god. So, while he wastes a fairy walnut... Where was I? So, China, you need to basically be sponsored by a Chinese company in order to do business in China. So, yeah, it's no wonder that they have such economic prosperity. Basically, anybody outside of China has to pay China. Anyway, getting back on track. So, Blizzard did have their agreement already, and they were going to... The thing is that their agreement with their prospective company, I forget the name at the moment, was due to expire. And instead of renewing NetEase, thank you. Yeah, NetEase. Instead of deciding to renew with NetEase, they decide because well, I'll get into the nuts and bolts in a little bit, or at least what we know of. They decided to go ahead and pursue a different company. Unfortunately, they haven't found anybody yet. And their time with NetEase was expiring. They actually went to NetEase and asked for a 3-month extension.
Hey there.
Dumb.
Welcome. It's 50 GP per don't get...
Because you basically are saying, okay, we're not going to do business with you anymore. Oh, we can't find anybody. Let's do business with you for 3 more months while we see who we can do business with so it's not with you. Nobody's going to go for that.
China may be many things, but they get to see some bad stuff when you do that.
Anyway, so yeah, they basically said no, hit the bricks. So at the moment, NetEase's contract expires with Blizzard, and at that point, all of the servers are no longer allowed to be online and will shut down immediately. So yeah.
Wishes and chocolates and candy.
So yeah, everybody
Come again.
in China will not be able to play Overwatch. Will not be able to play World of Warcraft, StarCraft 2. Anything Blizzard related is no longer going to be playable. And it is glorious.
Oh, and on the bright side, that cleared up for like the StarCraft tournament for everyone else to win. Oh wait,
that's Korea. That's also racist, but not wrong. But anyway, here's the big question though that some people are wondering, and right now it's literal hearsay.
Spear.
Let's see. Yeah, the spear you should be able to get 1 more level on, and yeah, you can level up the boomerang, the trident, the bow.
Gloves.
Well, the gloves.
I'm gonna go with the spear a little bit longer, and then once that levels, I'm gonna go with something else.
Sounds good. I'm gonna keep with the bow for the moment, but I should be done with it soon. Why does it?
You gotta think with WoW going down, this will fuck Blizzard up.
Oh no, this is a massive problem. However, the other thing that has been reported, but I don't know how true it is because it's still hearsay. Okay, everybody, run like hell. We're not dealing with these guys. Run.
Oh no, because
this is not running.
Because Circuit, remember, the World of Warcraft movie was kept afloat by the Chinese movie theaters.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually forgot that movie ever existed.
Oddly enough, it is one of the 5 highest grossing video game adaptations.
moving on. And with anger. Anyway, the big question, and what's being reported right now, but it's all hearsay as it's the moment. Apparently, the NetEase wanted IP rights to Blizzard's games. Basically, they wanted to have the ability to essentially either make these games or add on to them or do things on their end. And yeah, that is if that is true, I can't blame Blizzard too much.
Yeah, that's one hell of an ask.
It's a hell of an ask. You might want to heal, by the way. Thank you.
Well, for what? I need to.
Well, you could also magic that too, but either way, yeah.
I'll heal, because we got plenty of chocolate.
No, let her use let Tech use the magic. It's good for leveling up the magic skill. And I'm really dumb. I was wondering why Bow and Arrow wasn't leveling up. Apparently, we actually needed to orbit first. So yeah, my bad there. And we're just gonna run by those guys.
Run! Or is it in the basement?
It's in the basement. Beat up the Robin Hood, the Chopping Hoods. I think this is the one.
Oh, got an idea. We have to pull that.
We do have a pole dart. It's that one.
Yep.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I was back. By the way, Kid was having connections with Sonic the Hedgehog 2 being the highest grossing.
Whoa!
No, I got no problem with Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You said Warcraft 3. Warcraft the movie beat out Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
No,
Yeah.
I said Sonic was the highest grossing, and Warcraft is in the top 5.
You really need to learn how to phrase yourself because you said it the exact opposite.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. And at least in the way you phrased it.
I'll have to go back and look at the instant replay later. There's a couple things I was just thinking about. What was it?
All right, we blew the fire out.
Oh, one was it's the Cerritos is California class. All the California class vessels are named after towns and cities in California.
I'm ready, Wall.
You know, I knew that, and yet hearing it is still kind of surprising in a way.
Yeah, it's so they're using because of some of the channels I would watch on YouTube. I know this. They're using the British's naming conventions. So when Britain
You might want to heal us in a
North-
moment once you're.
Okay, I'm first gonna use a candy on
Yeah,
Toa since that's instant.
yeah, go for it. And Toa is about to die, so.
Takes precedence.
So when Britain would design at least heavily in more recent times, when Britain would design battleships or different warships and stuff, the classes would in the design period they would have a letter, but then when it came time to build the actual ships, they would a lot of times choose like a descriptor that would go well with that letter, and every name of the ship would follow that descriptor. So on one of the smallest ends from the Second World War, they had the Flower class, and all the ships of the Flower class were named after flowers.
Oh, I can't.
Yes. So I'm so no. Damn it. My mind just immediately goes. So what was it like on the SS Pansy? I'm just like no, no, don't do that,
The
Circuit.
HMS Pansy, they tried, but somebody intercepted that one.
Thank God.
They still had the HMS Daisy.
The Daisy's not so bad, just Pansy of all things.
Yeah, no, there was somebody that tried to have one of them named the HMS Pansy.
Why? Well, I mean, it's probably Pansy's probably a worse word for us now. Toa, save us grief. Do the thing as soon as you're able to.
I will. Hold on. No, let the fire burn me out. Because they can't double do me.
It's better than the unfortunate one that came under the Canadian names for some of these ships, because the Flower class corvettes were one of the most widespread ships in the Second World War. Everybody had some, even the enemy powers had some at some point because they captured some. But like, everybody had their own naming convention, so that's what the British used. The US has some bizarre names for them because these are really small ships. They were basically made to supplement convoys because they couldn't build anything faster. The US called them the Action class and had a lot of action-y names behind them.
Yes, says Firebolt Thunderwave.
Yes, I can't remember some of the names, but like that. I think there was a USS Mystery or something named under these things. And these are small ships too. But one of the most unfortunate named ones is in Canada they were named after towns, right?
Yeah.
So the HMCS Asbestos.
Well, that won't catch on fire.
Hey,
It'll give you cancer before it do that.
Hi, Emil Batstorm. How is it going? We're here fighting. We're here talking about apparently ships out of nowhere. I have no idea how this conversation happened, but we're also beating up on giant fire. Yeah, the Cerritos and giant fire engulfing slimes that are trying to nuke our lives. They tried to hurt us.
Sounds like you guys could use the HMCS Asbestos.
I feel like
I like breathing.
Money. We found money.
Yeah.
Nothing. We found nothing. How's it going with you, Emil? Toa, you know what to do. We're not playing with the slime anymore.
Actually, a much closer use of that class name setup though would be the British had a set of cruisers called the Town class, and like the Cerritos, like the California class of Star Trek is named after towns in California. The Town class ships were all named after towns in Britain.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. I think the one of those ships that is remaining is the HMS Belfast. But like, yeah, no, they had all kinds of different themes for names of ships.
You know, I gotta admit, it's surprising how many people know about ships.
Well, I watch a guy on YouTube who, I was gonna say watch, it's kind of a combination between watch and listen because his stuff is the type of stuff you can listen to really well too. He does a lot on ships. He does a lot of historical information on ships, and he kind of specializes in the First and Second World Wars, and he also is from Britain, so he's got a lot of information on those ones.
I see.
Yeah.
That's just funny because
Actually, one of the
my roommate Haru knows a lot about like about battle cruisers and things like that. And just another person knowing a lot about ships here. It's like, wow. It's like,
You have to ask her if she knows about that battle cruiser battleship debate around the Iowa class of the Hood. See how much talking you get out of that one.
I don't know if I want to do that. That sounds like a dangerous topic.
Yeah.
That's like asking an Apple user why an Apple is better than a PC. That just sounds like a bad time.
So
Hey, I think I just.
yeah. So it's it's literally the problem of the Hood being referred to as a battle cruiser, but relates a little closer to a battleship, and the Iowa class being battleships, but relating a little closer to battle cruisers, depending on how you define them, and that's when the debate comes in.
Oh, sorry, that's on me.
And that's when everybody starts yelling at each other.
Win.
Yeah.
There's an interesting one that came into my mind, but I gotta look up the names so I get it right. So I might pop in with that later.
Oh boy, I can't wait. And yes, the crystal ball has been blasted with fire. Yay.
And I'm going top, my man.
If you level up after this, I am losing my mind.
Okay, I got the names right now. I got the name right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, the aircraft carrier USS Robin, which the U.S. used early into the Second World War after it lost, after the period where it lost a lot of its aircraft carriers. So the USS Robin was a unique aircraft carrier because, like, if you went in, it had all the U.S. markings on it, had a U.S. number on it and everything. Everybody was dressed in U.S. garb. You'd go all U.S. planes on it for the aircraft carrier. You go to talk to all the U.S. pilots, and you'd get people from different places in the U.S., like say Iowa or New York or California or Utah, right?
Right.
And then you'd go to talk to the crews, and they'd be like, "Cheerio, old chap, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh!
crews would sound awfully British.
Oh, Emil! Oh, you have just warmed the cockles of my heart there. A CRT TV and Super Mario Sunshine. That's the dream right there. That is... Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, that is awesome stuff. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love
I
it.
actually played it on a CRT TV.
I still have a CRT TV in my basement. I play, I got like a 64 and the GameCube hooked up to it, so I could play it at any point if I wanted.
Toa.
Toa,
I know, I was about to say.
thank you.
Why would the British officers on a U.S. ship?
Because
Sounds good to me,
USS
because...
Robin, because the USS Robin didn't take the U.S. a long time to build, because the USS Robin was called the HMS Victorious. So basically, when the U.S. entered the Second World War, they had a period where they lost, unfortunately, the bulk of their aircraft carriers. Now, the U.S. wasn't actually doing bad at that point because they were in the middle of making the Essex carriers. It just takes a long time to build an aircraft carrier. So the U.S. didn't have anything to replace it. So, like, the U.S. had 4 main aircraft carriers in the Pacific at the starting of the war between Japan and the U.S. Right?
Right.
It lost 3 of those aircraft carriers and then had one of them heavily damaged. So it lost
Let's just save ourselves some. Hold on. Let's save ourselves some grief. Let's not deal with a red drop in this kind of distance.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So they lost.
All right, up here first.
So yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just. We're right now navigating. We're navigating a stair maze, so I'm just trying to make sure we cover everything. I think that's the only thing that drives me crazy about this game is, yeah, if you don't watch everything, you might miss something.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing with these games. So
Okay, we gotta go down and go middle.
Anyway, right.
So what the U.S. had was it had 4 large aircraft carriers, 3 larger ones and 1 smaller one. So it was the USS Hornet, USS Wasp, USS Yorktown, and USS Enterprise.
Don't mind if I do.
And at one point during the beginning of the USS battle in the Pacific, the Yorktown sunk, the Wasp sunk, the Hornet sunk, and the Enterprise was heavily damaged. So at one point the U.S. was running low on aircraft carriers, and they had more coming, but they were going to take a while to build because it takes a long time to build a ship like this.
At least
Yeah.
properly.
So what Britain did is they sent the HMS Victorious. The U.S. had it repainted. Well, the U.S. repainted it and redid it up as rechristened it as the USS Robin. But they didn't change the majority of the crew. I think they put a U.S. admiral on it, and for the most part, the crew of the ship were British crew, and they put U.S. pilots on it.
I see.
So you come to the USS Robin and you end up with a British crew talking to you.
Hey, got some kippers and Nash. The captain doesn't seem to like him all that much. Sorry, that's terrible. I feel terrible.
Actually, I think one of the interesting things that would have come out of that is, I don't know what they did with this. So, the U.S. and Britain handled their crews, I keep on wanting to say morality, but that's not what it is. It's there was, in the navies, there was especially when the Britain started getting heavy into the Pacific theater, there would be an exchange of specialty foods and stuff, because both the U.S. and Britain had different items for morale purposes that they gave their crews.
Right?
So one of the things that I don't know if the crew of the USS Robin would have lost when they came over to the U.S. stuff is that in Britain it's tradition to have rum rations, whereas the U.S. was still coming to the end of the Prohibition period at that point.
Right, Prohibition was like during the 1920s.
Yeah, 30s. So I think it was done at that point, but like it still hadn't kind of hit the point where you'd actually
Commonplace. It wasn't as commonplace.
would be commonplace to allow drinking on a U.S. Army vessel.
Mm.
However, the U.S. spent a lot of time fighting with its vessels in the Pacific. So U.S. vessels because of the weather, would have 2 specific things. One of them is that a lot of U.S. vessels tend to have really good air conditioning systems because it's hot in the South Pacific, where a lot of British vessels there were some built for that, but a lot of British vessels were originally built around working in the Atlantic, and you're not worried too much about your air conditioning in the North Atlantic.
Right.
But also, U.S. soldiers would get an ice cream ration, which British soldiers wouldn't. Or U.S. Navy officers would get ice cream rations, which the British didn't really have. So there was a lot of exchanging alcohol for ice cream.
Booze for ice cream. I love it.
Yeah.
And this is how we got rum ice cream.
It's the.
Oh
so
wait.
it's a. Yeah, you don't think about it, but I mean, it's the best. It's one of the best ways in a hot environment to keep everybody happy.
Yeah, rum raisin.
You fight, you fight, you come back in, and you get your ice cream.
All right, be sure to blow Charlie out of the water. Then we're gonna go ahead and have smoothies.
Smoothies.
In the Navy. In the Navy.
That's actually one of the things in the when it comes to the U.S. in the Second World War, they tended to be in some of these places. They tend to be really good at taking care of their crews.
Mm.
It was probably one of the things that helped too, because you're stuck all the way from home. You're stuck all the way from home, all the way from everybody. You know, your friends are dying and all that, but
You got
you're
ice
not
cream.
having
I'm
to-
sorry.
Yeah, you got ice cream. You're literally not suffering completely when it comes to having food on your ship and all that, because the U.S. Navy is trying to pull out all the stops. The British Navy would do that too, but that was more of a tradition because Britain fights on its navy. So since the before times when they had to fight everybody else, they've been doing a pretty good job of keeping their crews happy in the Navy.
Nice. All right. By the way, you're about to go flying, guys.
Come fly away with me.
There. Now go ahead and beat them up. As soon as I get my partisan.
But yeah, no, I don't know whether I think the Robin might have I think the USS Robin might have had like extra refrigeration equipment put into it to allow for that. I don't know whether they did that or not, but they might have, because they also had U.S. air crews on there too.
It makes sense if they did.
It's one of those things where you just go, okay, that's an interesting fact.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of them around some of this stuff. I was talking about the small vessels. There was a story that the guy watched the videos on had from the Canadian Navy where one of these small Canadian corvettes, there's two of them catching a German dog pack, and one of them literally tried to run over a German submarine with itself.
Woof.
They're small ships, so it just got stuck on. And because this happened in the middle of the night and people didn't have to get ready, didn't have enough time to get ready, the German submarine was captured by two naked Canadians because they didn't have enough time to put clothes on with pistols. They literally jumped off the bow of their ship onto this ship and just fucking went for it.
Oh, that's definitely a humiliating loss if there ever was one.
Yeah.
It got me before.
He got him! He got him down, Jimmy!
Yeah. And like,
I don't know if fire will work, as this is the
You
fire.
can always analyze it and see what happens.
I do.
one of the things with that too is like people will always talk about stuff like that sounding ridiculous, and why would you surrender to guys like that? So the less nice thing about that pathetic unit war is the reason why none of these German crew members were arguing with it is because the first guy out of the hatch that tried to argue with them got shot in the face.
Yeesh.
So like they've already shot somebody. You don't argue with them.
At this point, no. You do not argue.
By the way, you just missed the weakness. Literally, he chose your spell right when it was telling the weakness, so we don't know what it was.
Well, it's not S.
Is it a big glowing eye?
No, but I think I just saw an S there, which makes it all the more hilarious. Oh, that's not good.
I'm looking for trailer 3903.
Let me analyze you.
Also just thought of another random fact, which is the
Aha!
Oh, too late.
There we go.
Analyze its corpse. It's dead now.
3903. 3903. I got the trailer here now. Perfect.
Hooray! And what did we get for our fire excursion? Javelin.
Javelin.
Actually,
By the way, something that.
Would you come to... Ah! Oh, I hate you! How do you keep getting stuck like that?
too far back.
Gotta
up
synchronize
overhead.
with the seed.
Right. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna line up with the truck beside me. There we go. That'll be good enough.
And there we go. We can now level up to level 4 magic. After all that.
By the way, something that I would love to see more history teachers do: pick a country and its food dish and say, all right, how did it get synonymous with that? Such as spices in India.
Slavery.
Now, aside from that,
Slavery.
and then
I'm sorry that let's face it, 90% of the food dishes out there are because of slavery. It's not a good thing.
Or how about food that is not spicy in other countries, but is in America?
no, the whole thing is what trade routes led to this. Yes.
Slavery. I'm sorry.
Slavery.
Slavery.
I knew as soon as I said that he would continue to beat the drum of very true.
Very true, and I know. I'm beating a dead horse. I get it.
Yeah.
You can find food that
Oh well,
doesn't
guess we're walking
have
the hard
anything to do
way.
with slavery. It's just maybe not spice.
No, it's actually kind of interesting because you really do hear about some of the cuisine that comes out and some of the amazing dishes that used all of these strange parts, and then you find out it's because the natives were enslaved and they were given the scraps of the food that the colonizers would eat, and they made them into these amazing dishes, and it's like cool, but just it hurts. It really does.
Well,
Yeah.
it's one of those things that, okay, the fact that Europe's very well known for making good chocolate, but chocolate came from the Americans. What
Through
was the
slavery.
process?
I'm sorry. 4-4. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, most of history comes down to slavery. We know. People are horrible.
We know, Chimney Sweet Tom. I'm sorry, I'm just reporting the history.
Yay, the annoying fucker's gone!
No, they're just not here. Alright, let's just run and get through this. Let's get back to town so we can figure out our next step.
Ah! Annoying fucker!
That trailer. I hook up to the trailer and find out later.
And we made it! We're in town!
Welcome
The,
to
crap.
Oh, wait. First resupply while we can, because I don't know where we might go, and if we can't.
Yeah. Trying to think of any more distant food
I need
history
some
that I
herbs
know
and
that
candy,
doesn't
too.
result- that doesn't
Herbs it is.
result
Anything else?
immediately
Come
in
again.
slavery. But yeah.
No, I'm sorry. But no, some cuisines are actually really interesting, though. But a lot of it isn't. A lot of it is not cuisines because of trade routes. It's more cuisines because it just works in the area that they live in. I mean, yeah, you got trade routes that would bring different cuisines to different areas, but it's kind of like it's Taco Bell essentially, for lack of a really better way to put it. Essentially, it's adopted.
The fire seat back to the palace. Thank you.
So,
Oh,
Thai
thank you.
restaurants. There's an interesting
Wait.
one. Although that's
Why is
not
the
like
oasis
that's more
still
recent
dry?
history.
Wasn't the seed supposed to fix our
Because
water
like
problem?
it's talked about with some
mana too weak to
Chinese
stop
food
the
and
drought?
stuff. Thai restaurants are
Oh, if only we had a
more
sea
of a
hare's tail.
construct
That
of
would fix these
flavors
dry
from
wells in a
Thailand
jiffy.
that were made
Without
to serve
one,
around.
This realm is
But the
finished.
interesting thing is
Do
the
you know
group
where
that
we could find one?
constructed those flavors. Because
Oasis. What oasis?
it was their government. Because the Thai restaurants are a ploy by the government to boost tourism.
One night is.
That
So,
doesn't
you're from-
surprise me as much as it should.
Yeah, if you're from Thailand, you can get like, if you wanted to move out and abroad, they will give you
Dialect
the
this,
money
dialect
and the
that.
recipes and
What's
the setup
this
to
dialect
set up a
like
restaurant.
anyway?
You wanna know? Where do I even begin?
And they've got like a
Great.
set
Now she'll
set of
never
recipes
stop.
that they send out, like the
Huh?
pad thai and stuff like that.
So, about Dialog. He's the coolest soldier in the ranks. And I don't just mean that he's good looking. Though
Hey, that's the top
true.
one I know about that
He
stuff.
always asks how I'm doing. One
Like, I'm
time
better-
I
I'm-
tripped
I
over
think
a
I'm better
branch
at
and he
knowing
had to
the,
carry me home.
Warship stuff
I
and
still
some of that
remember
other
that
other
sweet
stuff
tone
like that.
he used when he asked if I was okay.
There was actually one last
He's
interesting
so
warship
kind.
thing that I remembered
but
too,
he's also very serious about his work.
which is
He'll
the
help anyone in need.
U.S. has
When
a
we took
unique
stroll outside of town to pick some
claim amongst
wildflowers, he
warships.
knew the name of every single one. He even
Did
knew
you-
what each blossom meant in
did
the
you know
language
the-
of flowers. Crazy, right?
I think
So
US
smart.
I think Poi Poi's dying.
Dialog tutors me sometimes.
Did you know that the
and
U.S.
he's
has
always
the only
attentive, so I don't get bored
one of
by
the claims to
subject
fame is
matter.
that the
You should hear
U.S.
what his
has the
troops
only
think of
paddle
him.
wheel
He
aircraft
never
carriers.
talks down to them like the other captains.
Oh,
Dialog
boy's
listens
asleep.
to his men and tries to help when they have problems or concerns. He's the perfect captain of the guard.
Yeah, but Pie Creek was
After
a
I
new
saw
idea.
how
Paddle
responsible he was,
wheel
I
vessels,
fell
like
for him instantly. I asked him if he
you'd
was
think we
tired
were
from
beyond it
having
at
to
that
work
point.
So hard. And do you know what
Well,
he
here's
said?
the thing. If you
He
are in a
said,
place with
I'm
no
happy
wind
as long as I
and
can make everyone else happy.
why not?
Can you believe it? I thought my heart was going to leap out of my chest.
because you can use
I
a
knew
because you
Dialog
can
was
use
the
a propeller.
only one for me. And,
And we're talking about an aircraft.
I don't
We're talking
think
about an
I've ever
aircraft
seen this
carrier
side
too,
of you.
so it's
Uh-oh.
a time
My little
after
sprite's
airplanes
falling
were
asleep.
invented.
Sounds like a good idea.
Hey, I'm not finished.
By the way, in some weird way, Sean, tell me if I'm wrong. A lady in a belly dancer outfit and two tigers. Why does that sound like someone trying to cosplay Jasmine way too hard?
It's. I don't.
Somebody can't do math straight or cosplay Jasmine.
Actually, wait. Oh, I didn't. I forgot we got this hood.
Yep.
But I can't equip it, so somebody will have to check and see if it's any good. But that's not why I'm here. I think it's time. Yes, it is time to take off the tiger suit.
Alright, fine.
Well, for me anyway. I don't care what you do.
Yeah, I'll do it as well. And
Oh crap! It's actually better. Ha! Go figure.
Ah!
Yes, equip it. You keep dying on us. My God, I've never seen anybody so prone to death.
Clearly, you have not been watching when I play stuff.
Water.
I try not to.
Welcome to.
Actually, that sounded meaner than I meant it to. I try not to.
No, I know, dude, I know.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
Oh,
It's 52.
Oh.
We got 3?
we can go to the Empire.
Keep a low profile while you're in the Empire. Just pop yourself into the barrel.
Well, looks like we're going to the Empire now, everybody.
In the NES version, when you go in the cannon, it shows you going
Yeah.
into the sky and falling back down.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I really miss about the SNES canon travel compared to this. It was such a fun transition. I wouldn't care if it took a while for it to do it.
Why do we
This is
hear
the Empire's
John,
lauded South Town.
Why do I hear John Williams music in my head?
I have no idea.
You watch stuff with John Williams music too long, and I can already think of what movies I'd
That Mara
pop in my
woman
head
is
for
a
that.
little- I'd steer clear of her if I was you.
Steer clear of her, I reckon. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and never mind. I'm gonna.
around that little box. I wonder if she keeps her
Alright,
treasures in
lights
there.
up.
Trying so hard not to make horrible jokes. All right.
Keep trying.
One night is
100.
Sorry, I thought he had something to buy.
You might be successful at some point. Keep trying.
Oh, up here maybe.
Okay, so
Oh, here we go.
come on, is that right?
Welcome.
Yeah, no, that's right. Perfect.
All right, let's make sure that's the golden rings for everybody, and ruby vest for
You
everybody,
get a golden ring, and you get a golden ring, and you get a golden ring, and my fingers.
and
are
quilted
crossed.
hood for her because you already have one,
Yep.
and nothing for me. But I don't need it because I actually survive hits compared to you guys.
Survive hits.
I'm not kidding.
You're. You're my Leafeon.
Yay, Leafeon.
So like, I've had this with the last couple Pokemon games I've played. The Leafeons I've ended up with have been like tanks. So this one I just upped its defense and special defense even more.
All right, let's do the. Oh wait, right.
That's why we waited.
Welcome.
Sorry.
Like I've had this thing in a couple of recent games where, like, people will mention the problems they have fighting Snorlax at different points, and I'm like,
Anything else?
just
Come
keep
again.
on using the Leafeon because, like, Snorlax lands on Leafeon, the Leafeon looks back, and it's like, you gotta try harder than that.
No.
Yeah, it pretty well looks back and says no.
Just boom. Did I feel something?
Don't tell anyone I said this, but these days
And now the
just
recent
don't know
Leafeon
what
I've
the
got
Emperor
is
is
really like
thinking.
that.
He says he wants to bring the world together, but then he levies
39
huge
oh
taxes
three.
to build up his army.
Everything's so frozen on this thing, I gotta
Then
double
there
check.
are the monsters
Make sure I got the
he
right
keeps in his
load
castle.
anyways. Pretty sure I do.
I think the old man's right.
Yeah,
Oh.
taxes are evil and part of an empire. Down with empires and taxes. In that order.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, remix.
Oh, I know who you are.
Huh?
You're Gemma's friends. See, I'm
Just realized too the other day we keep on forgetting to help Circuit get a Eevee.
In the Empire.
We
So was
failed
my
the other
husband
night.
Until he got.
I'm like, I can make some food
with
that'll get us an Eevee.
sensitive
Oh, I can't make the food that
information.
gets an Eevee.
I'm
Oh, look, I made the food that
continuing
gives
his
us the
work.
opposite.
I swear I'll avenge his death.
It's all just Mankeys from here and on out.
I do.
We're getting really close to that last thing you do,
From a
lady.
sewer passageway east of here, the resistance
Alright, I
uses
need
it to
to
infiltrate the city.
Do a couple things. I need to
Give
make
the
sure this is
guard this
right.
secret number.
Also-
634. That's
I
the
hope
only
it's not in
way
there.
he'll let you through.
I'm missing.
All right, everybody.
I'm
We're
missing
gonna
one
go
of
mess
my-
with the guard. Actually, before we do that, let's check over here real fast.
Missing a piece of paperwork I need to have for another load.
Ah.
You look suspicious.
I'm mumbling to myself now. Don't
let
worry
me
about
catch
me.
you loitering.
Are you guys loitering?
Nope,
Southtown's not as big as Northtown.
Yeah, so
And why do we all have sudden accents?
Can't remember if there was something. No, maybe there wasn't anything here. And I don't think you got Watts around here either. Yeah, okay, let's
Not
just.
yet.
Yeah, Watts is probably in Northtown.
Okay.
You think you know the
Put the
secret
new
code?
headset bag over there. That over there.
634.
Over there. Check underneath here, see if that piece of paperwork I'm looking for is there. I don't know where I've put it.
Alright, here we go! Hey, just my mage! We just infiltrated the Empire, and now... Oh. Oh, right, our weapons are frozen.
Have it always.
Someone hit the update Windows.
There's a golden one up top.
I had to download. Alright, so trailers, there we go. You got two things going here. Because the trailer is 3903.
No, not more than blobs.
More blobs! More blobs!
Blob, blob, it's alright. Let them till they ain't no one in sight. Okay, so if I don't do it.
Could always analyze the hell out of them.
Oh, okay. Free trip, yes. I agree. Done.
Nope,
Done like dinner. Done like dinner.
I gotta admit, it's kind of funny that Toa has this easy way to figure out what would actually affect the slime in horrible, disfiguring ways, and instead he just opts to throw everything he has at it and see what sticks.
Well, that would be Tech, and Tech's normally fighting.
Well, you could always ask Tech.
Because
Tech,
I'm
could you
only-
analyze...
because I'm a healer.
Tech, could you analyze the slime so that Toa stops throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him?
But I like throwing the kitchen sink. It's fun to see how people react.
And there's nothing wrong with the kitchen sink, it's just you're doing everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Let's see, what do we got? Salamando!
Alright.
Get him, Salamando!
Crap. Where did this sheet go?
The real question is, does the kitchen sink work against the slimes? You know, I honestly wonder that. Would a kitchen sink work if it got slimed on?
No.
Flush it down the sink.
Well, it might get caught in the drain pipes of the sink.
Okay.
Ooh, got some chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate!
Marwood paperwork. There we go. Okay. That's the... No. That's... I'm missing a piece of paperwork and I can't find it.
Chocolate!
I'm unhappy.
Oh no. Bureaucracy is being impeded.
No, not again! Why this time? Well, actually, should I ask?
Oh no, because he said he can't find his paperwork.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm looking for a bill for a load that I need to put into an envelope, but I can't find the bill. It's also great because the bill was when I loaded the load and I put the bill in, it was in a different truck, which means it could still be in that truck.
Yay, I'm opening treasure! What's in the treasure? I don't know. I'm stuck in the air waiting to open the treasure. Oh, it's just chocolate.
direction of this thing here. Not there, there.
Oh wait, I remember now. It's over here.
There. Crap, I might not be able to hand in very many of this paperwork until I get that one in. Great way to slow everything down. Alright. Well,
I will give Toa credit. I was extremely frugal with my magic when I was playing the SNES version, so seeing somebody actually really going nuts with it is kind of nice.
yeah.
At this point,
I can't do much combat with mine, just healing.
Yours is more.
What did you
Yours.
do on 14 today?
I just did the current raid and checking out my island. Oh yeah, I also did Gold Saucer because I'm trying to get 4 million for the freaking blackjack.
Yes, magic missile.
Kiss magic. But yeah, no, your magic's more healing and status effect, so I'm not surprised that you can't really attack with it too much. Though it looks like the fire at least gives you a little bit of ability to do that now. Actually, technically, even your status effect magic can still hurt the enemy. It just also does a little status effect with it.
Behind there, did it? Not in behind there, it's not in there. I have a theory. I just need to pull the pants out.
I don't want to know why you have to have the pants now.
Because everybody likes
Actually,
pants.
Everybody likes pants.
Pants, it's alright. I have a pants still.
And we're not close enough to it.
Also, I had a set of snow pants on that day, so I'm wondering if it's... Yep, nope, I found the paperwork. Snow pants.
Bureaucracy can be continued.
Yeah, I had to finish filling it out and then take it and drop it at the next shop. Well, I don't have to finish filling it out.
The fish are lightning.
Well, either that or your lightning's just leveled up enough that it's just doing the numbers. Let's see if they live. Oh wait, that's a slime.
Also unlock my nerd watch.
Alright, nope, nothing down here.
Nerd watch. So now I've got this, I can put this into my timesheet. 6, 5, select all, cut, all,
Hold on, just checking.
copy.
Nothing's dead.
Yeah, we're clear. Oh, L! Oh crap. Alright.
See? It's not that easy.
I didn't say it was.
And I need to do the water adjustment.
There, that fixed that. All is done. I just have to make sure all of these, that's January 11th. That's all filled out and proper. No, it's not all filled out and proper. I need to do mileage. Alright, math time. I say math time, I mean calculator time.
Yay, calculator.
No calculator, remember? It's never gonna be... You're never gonna have a calculator in the real world, right, Circuit?
Yeah. I mean, what crazy person would have a calculator? God, that statement aged like hell, didn't it?
It aged like fine milk.
Like, very fine milk out of the fridge.
Oh,
No, it aged like milk that has been sitting out in the warm summer air for the past 3 days.
Not so fast. Who are you? Imperial spies? No, 64.
Alright,
So,
Yell the number! Yell the number!
Oh, you're that swordsman that Gemma told us to be on the lookout for.
welcome to the Resistance.
Nice to meet you.
Actually, the one sad thing about that statement too is that, like,
Jealous?
As
even at the time, it wasn't looking so good because, like,
Wait! You
calculators
know dialogue?
weren't that big.
Of course. Why?
Like when we were in
Have you heard of
school,
the ruins to
even
the east
then,
of
to
this
have a
town?
calculator that you could just maybe
Supposedly
throw in
there's
your
a man there
pocket
named Diluc who's
if
stealing
you had
people's
needed
life
it for
energy.
something was not
That's
a hard
what
thing to
happened in
do.
Pandora. But why would
The teachers didn't lie. They just were working on false
I'll make sure the
information,
Resistance looks
which is pretty much education in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah,
Chrissy's dad.
they were
Saul
working
founded
like
the
they were
Resistance.
working on like a decade
The
before
Empire got him in the end.
we were in
The
school.
Resistance could have easily fallen apart, but Chrissy stepped up and replaced her father. She's
Way
only
off
18,
of what you
but we all
want
depend
to
on
say
her.
in school right now because you get
Good
a
luck.
calculator everywhere.
The Empire used to be such a peaceful nation. All this trouble started about 15 years ago, I reckon.
I couldn't get much older if I tried. Alright. Let's go explore the Empire, everybody.
Chrissy had to grow up too fast. At this age, I'm sure she just wanted a normal
Envelope
childhood.
done. So the third envelope I need to done.
The Emperor entrusts
Duns
his 4
dudes.
generals with most military matters. Cheeks is the leader, plus there's Geshtard, the mech
My
rider,
stapler.
and Fanha, the strongest woman in the Empire's army.
Easy
And
stapler.
last but not least,
Hey, purple stapler.
Thanatos, the Mystic Knight. That's all I know, though. Sorry.
Didn't we beat
the
Thanatos?
Emperor's troops are
Yep.
searching for the secret?
And the mech rider too.
Those ruins to the east sure are popular these days. Who knows what those youngins are doing over there?
Right,
Take
east.
your time.
Well, you heard her. Take our time, everybody. We're just gonna talk to everybody and everything.
Well, we're gathering information.
This cafe is a front for the Resistance's base. Pretty clever, huh?
Wow.
I've heard Chrissy crying at night.
Okay, come on, come on.
She cries so much.
Into the envelope.
Woman
I
in
lost
bikini.
my father in the battle with the Republic 15 years ago.
Well, welcome to the Empire, everybody.
Seen my wife? She's been acting strangely all of a sudden, wandering out of the house and such. Where are you?
Wifey! I need snoo snoo!
This is Northtown, capital of the Van Gogh Empire.
Oh,
I noticed the map is somewhat reminiscent of the
Talking about sunken treasure
graphics
near
for
the
the
Polar Reef to the
SNES
south.
version.
well, they're probably replicating it map for map, so yeah. In fact, the little mini map at the top right is a JPEG of the SNES version. They just get to, you don't see the characters and
Bad
things in it.
thoughts consume you. Keep your chin up. That's the ticket.
Be positive, damn you! That's how you cure depression.
Well, I am on the quest for positivity.
Positivity.
Last time I tried to go for positivity, I almost got to be a.
A girl named Pamela
I
gave me
okay.
some candy. She said I could get more if I followed her to the ruins.
Ooh, that's a
Well,
name.
that's not ominous.
The Resistance is hitting their base in this town.
Ominously
We'll
positive.
find it. Mark my words.
We're gonna find everything.
Well, this way he probably doesn't do donuts at the cafe.
Geez, our family is so big it's a nightmare just making dinner.
Don't you know?
Is dinner ready yet, Mom?
I told you, it's a nightmare. Leave me alone.
How did you go from Minnesotan to Italian?
Lately, there haven't been any balls at the castle. My sister's going stir crazy.
Oh dear, I don't have anything to wear. What if there's a party at the castle tonight?
you heard her, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and not give her anything to wear for the party at the castle tonight.
Why is the Emperor fixated on the rest of the world? I say not to worry, but I'm dubious. We have a big family. How can I not?
I mean, seriously, do you know how much my wife puts out? Great A!
Yeah, where's a stapler? Stapler.
I think this is just an inn. Well, we still need to sleep anyway, so. Oh, hey, hello!
We found him!
We found Watts!
Huh.
Smells like a war's a brewing in this town. Trust me, I've been around weaponry all my life. Any of your
Aside
weapons
from that, I'm for One Piece, I'm gonna say start reading and catching up because we're in the final stretch.
No, not surprised.
Make yourself at home.
Oh no, you also had to confirm like this is the final arc by Oda.
You're kidding, really? Wow.
No, literally this arc.
One night is
120 GP.
Shh. No. Inns are expensive.
I wonder if Pamela and Dialog are alright.
Worried?
Yes, but I have to do my best. I just keep telling myself that.
They'll be okay.
Thanks.
Just be patient and you'll see. Your hard work won't be in vain.
And now I am free.
Success is a mental thing.
So I would say this for like when we're done with Wano, I would say we're probably gonna expect a few fillers.
At least.
Oh well, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of boss doesn't look out for their underlings?
That
Leave it
or
to
we'll
me.
cut
I never
back to
agreed to be your
serial
underling.
stuff that was
thanks
going
for
on
the thought.
beforehand.
Tomorrow's another day. Let's get some rest.
Yeah, no, I mean, considering it's been going on for over 1,000 episodes now, it had to come to an end at some point.
Well, right now in the manga, we're at chapter 1072.
Ooh.
And we just got a reveal of. Oh, that's neat. Also, oh, god damn it, Oda.
Save it, if you could. Thank you. Again. Keep going. Oh, it's me this time. Sorry, that's on me. Let's go.
Save it if you can.
Save it if you can, but you can't. I have to do it. Your comments, thank you for. I'm glad you're enjoying the comments. I thought we were just being stupid. Well, who knows? That is the trick. Be stupid in the comments, and everybody's fine.
Father in the battle.
Okay, yeah, we already talked about your dad. We don't care about your dad.
We gotta go out of town.
No, we gotta find the item shop if there is one.
I'm telling Mama.
Mama! These people
You
talk.
little snitch!
These people talk to me. Oh, here's this item shop. Gotta make sure.
I'm gonna say this.
Welcome.
Some people like the theory of how this is going to end may be right.
Everybody dies?
No, one of the theory is like there's going to be like a big ass. We're going to get another major war.
I can easily see that in every way. I find it funny, we literally just went through, we bought a bunch of equipment, went through the sewers, and now we're getting new armor already.
Anything else? Come again.
It's like, what was that? What was the point of any of that?
New equipment when?
Anyway, now we...
Starkid, you're caught up to like where the anime is, right?
No, I'm still behind. I'm in the middle of the battle in the Skull Rock, for lack of a better term.
Bleach, right?
Yeah. No.
No, One
I
Piece.
haven't watched Bleach, so One Piece.
Yeah.
I haven't watched
Yeah.
One Piece, so that solves
Okay.
that problem. Yeah.
Well, okay. Now, Skull Rock.
You're at the Battle of Onigashima. So you're at the Battle of Onigashima.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Hey, so you're not that far behind.
I'm not that far behind, but I still got a bit. I still got the rest of the arc to get through.
Which, in fairness, it was a long arc.
Yeah, but I'm also trying to watch a bunch of new stuff that's come out, and also watch other things that I haven't had a chance to see yet, and I really want to, like Gintama.
Wano is the current longest arc.
Yeah,
Plus
but yeah.
the fact that
If you haven't watched Gintama, it's awesome.
Yes. Well, also the fact that you could technically divide it into
Anything
Wano
else?
Act
Come again.
1, the Oden backstory, and then Act 2.
Just remember, if it's Odin, if you're gonna have Odin, make sure it's boiled.
Yep.
Aside from that, I'm thinking for like what he's going to have to do. Like we're going to have more reveal of like what actually went down during the Void Century.
Well, technically,
I'm pretty sure that's how this this arc and everything is going to end. We're literally gonna get a deposit, exposit of everything of the Void Century.
exposition.
Okay, I have no idea where I'm going.
Go up higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And
Too high.
back it up.
Sorry, we don't want any coffee and cookies. I mean, I do want coffee and cookies. I think that sounds delicious, but we got a quest. We got a.
Hold on. Sec. But okay, do one go this way?
Nope, we can't go that way. That's the castle. We can't fly to the castle yet.
Let's fly to the castle.
Yay!
So, anyway, hey, second, you know Vegapunk, right?
What?
In One Piece, you know of Dr.
Pamela,
Vegapunk?
Yeah.
wake up.
Okay.
Are you okay?
We currently have hidden the manga arc.
Shut up!
No, dude.
I won't
Spoilers.
go back. Diluc and I are happy here. Leave
I didn't say
us
anything
be.
beyond that.
What do you
That's
think
all
of that,
I'm
huh?
saying. We
This
haven't
is
begun
revenge for
manga
taking him from me in the
We'll
first
learn
place.
more on
He'll
why he's
never
important
be
to us.
yours. What?
And
What?
as it goes.
But Pamela, that can't be. It feels good to come out on top. Pamela, I didn't. This isn't what I wanted.
Irvin's father.
Let's get her to Chrissy's.
Come on, sis.
Wrong.
happened?
Wrong series.
Chrissy, can you take care of our friend for now? It's a long story.
I need
Okay.
to get back into Bleach.
We'll take her there.
Oh, Bleach, I know
Thank
the
you.
whole of the
Leave this to
Nausea
us.
Blood.
You go help Diluc.
The anime is helping a lot.
All right.
Yes, and every time Ichiro gets his ass kicked, seriously, more. This is for shonen protagonists. Ichiro gets his ass kicked more than Goku does.
Take that.
Yes, and yet he comes back more powerful than before.
Okay, my bets are that Toei is just going to keep setting everything on fire now.
Everything must burn.
Yes, everything's Calvin.
Even though he could just analyze what it's weak against. I go with the Spectre. The ghouls. Never mind.
Analyzer.
I should have figured. Alright, weapon swap for me.
But yeah.
Wait, I thought Scott already did a side assault on Splatoon 3.
Shit. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to weakness magic these things. Not that you can't magic them, it's just that you won't be able to maximize damage. So just blow them up with everything else.
Oh, I'm going to swap the stuff just because I like having my magic well-rounded.
He says as I gave him free permission to start using the walnuts.
that's what you were going for as soon as you saw it. Yeah, no, we don't have the magics for this yet, so go ahead.
Well, it's easier to get walnuts now, so I'm not minding it.
Fire in the orbital friendship cannon.
I'll heal.
Now let him level up the. Let him heal up. Let him level up the healing.
Okay, so I was watching a video on YouTube earlier today. It's it was a mod that somebody did for the emulator version of Pokemon.
Launch
emulator
everything. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no.
Emulator version of what?
Emulator version of Pokemon Violet. So they had a randomizer, and what the randomizer did is every level of your Pokemon game, they would randomly evolve into anything.
Oh yeah, I saw that before. That was the craziest thing.
Yeah. Fucking. Great. Just the several shit Pokemon before you go to the Elite Four accidentally.
No, you're in the middle of the Elite Four. You have a really strong Pokemon. They end up leveling while you're in the middle of the Elite Four. Magikarp.
Yeah. That except the bug Pokemon from the new Pokemon.
Which one?
No, what is it? No, I think it was the little worm guy, like the little caterpillar bug Pokemon from like a Mewtwo, I think.
Oh, Mewtwo to a little worm.
Yeah.
That does suck.
That's hilarious. I love it.
Another quilted hair. Money.
Money.
Always Sunday. Yeah, rich man.
Actually, so also I did figure out from my Pokemon game that the little story elements that were still kind of pointed out to at the end game stuff that I saw, right? If they're gonna answer them, it's gonna come in the DLC.
Yeah,
I
that's
think I've done everything and there's nothing else, so. There's a whole nother.
Well, you're just having fun with this, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I have the power of God and enemy on my side, and also die.
There's some things that appeared before they're supposed to appear in the game, in the text about the creator. Also, there's a whole nother
Toa
talked about that never appears.
Jeez, you're more than willing to throw spells all over like it's freaking Christmas.
Also, during the stream, did I mention the Kalos region series?
That's the DLC? Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah. That's somewhat a given if we're going on, real world...
Geography, yeah.
Oh, Mimic, hello!
Yep.
Takes more than that.
Wow, okay, watch out, this guy is not playing. Oh, he is really not playing.
Actually, another thing they could throw in with that, too, is the Galar region.
Thanks.
Wait, did he just heal everybody?
Takes more than that.
Oh, Lunar Magic is random. You got lucky. Oh boy, this could be good or bad. Oh, it's good.
Pure water.
It's good.
Thanks.
Actually, also is another thing I did last night while I was playing the game. Well, to get ready for what I plan to do for Pokemon Scarlet when I play it. I started playing Pokemon Arceus again.
Ooh, fun.
Catching Pokemon to import into the new game.
Yes, I'm praying to God that fucking Suicide Squad is good.
We all are.
Oh no, it's I just seen a tweet. It makes perfect sense of live service games, but if you think Suicide Squad looks bad, you're just a hater. No, it's more so. I don't want just what they show to be, just all the good action.
Speaking of live service, anybody hear about the not Justice League though? Avengers. That's it.
What, end of life?
End of life. It's officially going to die. Well, die as in no. It's just gonna have basic maintenance and that's it.
They gave up.
They gave up. The game is dead. Well, it will be soon. They got one more update they're gonna throw out there, and then
Can
that's
you
it.
give everybody fucking Spider-Man, please?
Nope. It's PlayStation exclusive only, and it'll never change. But what they are going to do is they're going to put all of the items that are in the merchandise store into the game that you can buy with real in-game currency. And those are people that already bought it with merch store things. They can get bent. They're not getting rent. They're not getting a refund or anything.
Yeah.
And that is why that's why I don't like live service as a games.
No, it's a
And the only reason why I want to get Suicide Squad is because this is the last work of Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really big one, yeah. The last work of Kevin Conroy, the Batman.
Let's be frank. Everyone of our generation will forever and always associate that voice with Batman.
Well, not entirely. There is one other one. Adam West.
Yeah, no, there's...
But it's a different kind of Batman, admittedly.
Yeah. There's like...
You know the awesome thing that I learned the other day? Kevin Conroy actually wrote his own comic on how he became Batman.
Ah.
Okay, this came from the dude who's doing everything to visit Andrew Tate in prison. The Surf's wanting to talk shit about anyone when... Yeah. Dude, if you're wanting to... If Twitch wants to call themselves a family thing, some shit that goes on the Hot Tub streams kind of... wouldn't count as family friendly.
I don't know if Twitch could be that creepy uncle that... yeah.
Okay, I think I leveled it up to...
Can you take a look at mine as well, Toa?
Try again, Toa.
I know, There we go.
Oh, I'm almost to level 3 with mine.
And second.
I knew I was still working on mine.
Oh, just means that Axe is going back in rotation.
Punch you in the eyeball! I'm gonna punch you in the eye! Punch!
Why do you keep punching me in the eye?
Because it's a big eye, and I can punch it. It's magically punch-delicious.
You know...
Oh no!
Toa, there's nobody else here. Let go.
I will never let go!
Never mind, there is somebody here. Hey, Blaster VR, how is it going? Welcome to the stream. where we're currently running through the Secret of Mana and very slowly beating up everything in our way. Okay, I can't remember. I don't think I can access. Nope. Okay, I know where we have to go.
Attention
There's
in
probably
these
a
days,
switch
man.
somewhere, Circuit.
There is, but I think I know where we find it. I believe it's down here.
Okay.
Oh, the magic.
So the responses aren't what you're thinking that you would they turn out.
The spawns?
I don't know. I'm just on Twitch and person lay at the gym. He was staring. Dude took a glance, showed the whole video, and one glance, and that's it. And the tweet is like only people who follow. She follows or mentions can reply. Because everyone's saying, nah, he wasn't doing that.
Right. Help me, it burns!
Hold on. I'm sending them to Tor because Zeus would not be kind to them in multiple ways.
Quick! Ninja Karate the imp! Somebody went through the door again! I noticed! Why do you keep going through the door? Sit like that! Why do you keep doing that? I'm finally being able to punch kick a demon and you keep going through doors.
I didn't fucking notice that.
What's up?
What?
Oh no! Like some of the fucking stupid shit that's written on there is, I'm 21 yet I'm underage. No, that took some from the RAM of my brain.
I'm just leaving that. I'm just leaving it all alone. It's not my fight.
It's not mine, but Jesus Christ, there's too much stupid in the world.
I'm back.
Wait, does Street Fighter 6 have another fucking beta?
Would you be surprised if they did? Or maybe a stress test if it's supposed to be...
No, I'm not even mad or anything, because I already put my pre-order in, because for fighting games, the rule of thumb is get in early.
It's a good rule of thumb.
You get on the ground.
Oh shit!
Okay, let me analyze the thing this time.
I'm saying get in early because I started playing Street Fighter 5, and whenever I get online now, I'm just facing nothing but killers.
Okay, it has no weaknesses that we are aware of.
Okay. Hellfire.
Actually, online play stuff kind of reminded me I gotta sit down and play more Pokemon Go online stuff at some point.
Okay, fire does not work.
I'm finished.
Oh shit.
Okay, I need to heal you too.
It's too late, I'm already dead.
He's dead. Go to the wishes. Keep going. No.
Dead.
dead,
Gone.
man.
I am no longer of this mortal coil. I have ceased to be. The choir invisible has called for me.
Okay. Have you already revived him? Good. I'm draining HP from that second.
But yeah, no, mimic.
No,
These mimics are vicious.
Yeah. Okay, magic does not work.
I'm not surprised.
Did I go back accidentally while trying to go up?
Honestly, I don't know, but I'm gonna blame you anyway.
No, I'm going to blame me on that as well.
Street Fighter 6, fucking please bring back Eagle.
I'm just wondering why the hell they decided to make Ken divorced and like a bum. It's like, why?
This time, from what I'm seeing, like he's getting blamed for like it seemed like he's getting blamed for like a murder or some shit.
Okay, fair enough.
So this will be the second time he lost his fortune.
What did I do to Uncle Daddy?
Oh no, the first time he lost the fortune was due to like his wife and son were being held for ransom, and he just decided, fuck it, I'll just pay it.
You can't blame them on that one.
Okay, now that there's two of them.
This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them.
Nice.
Yay, level up on the javelin.
And it's dead.
Am I able to take this to level 4?
I think so. I think we recently beefed it up to be able to do it.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and beat some crap up then.
Oh, I'm in Moose Country, boys. I mean, I've been in Moose Country for a while, but...
Yay, welcome back to the country again. Where you can't find cheese curds in a store. I tried. I wanted to make poutine, but I can't find cheese curds.
So... Here's the thing, I was reading this about it, and, cheese curds in the U.S. are funny because they're a byproduct of making cheese. They're not actually a product of making cheese.
Yep.
So, some of that stuff gets funny when it comes to regulations, which is what makes it hard to find.
What the hell?
Oh, fun.
Alright, there was zombies behind us.
Yep. Well, we'll get back to them in a moment.
There might be, if you found a specialty store somewhere, they might have them, but they can be hard to find in some states.
Thank God I'm not a fucking sneakerhead.
Yeah, especially with the Yeezys.
No, I don't even give a shit about those. Reeboks has like a has a limited edition Street Fighter pair.
Come to me when they get a limited edition Legend of Zelda one.
I think they did before. Yeah. But at least for well, since 4 we're getting a return of DJ. Although I don't like I don't like the look.
No, that's fair. Some people have said DJ's look is very much not Gochu.
Oh no,
no, it just looks weird.
How old is he supposed to be in fucking? How old is DJ supposed to be in 6?
I don't know.
Not a good question.
Actually, so the clothes thing was reminding me. I thought about this the other day, and I forgot that what we were doing our stream. But remind me when you get back to the stream there, Toa. If we go back to when we do the next Pokemon stream, before we switch over to the next road that Circuit's playing on, we can make a track. We're not too far from where you can get your helmet in the game.
More than that.
Yes.
It's the town on the edge of the desert that we were in. Actually, I'll just tell you that. It's in the town on the edge of the desert we were in, so if you want to try to make a run for it before we do any streaming and stuff, there you go. That's where I bought the helmet that I had. Yeah. Also, there's...
Well, so that you're getting hit hard.
Those mimics are not playing around. There's a reason why mimics are terrifying creatures outside of normal games.
Oh, also outside of meme games.
Mimics will eat you alive.
Or you look at...
Okay.
Pure water.
No, not this asshole.
The wall.
Yep, this. You got the eyes and the eye. So aim for the eyes.
Aim for his weak point. The eyes. It's always the eyes.
Hit his eye for massive damage.
Okay, definitely not good because magic don't work.
Magic works, you just gotta know which spell to go after.
I stumbled across an animated series recently that the whole idea of the animated series is that Link was screwing around with his Ocarina and managed to jump the wrong worlds.
You asked for it.
So like basically Link jumps to meet all the other Links.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. Tech, could you do me a favor and...
Dawson is 40.
Tech, could you scan the wall so we know what to throw at him? So Toad doesn't just keep throwing everything? Thank you.
They are different. Oh, you...
Oh, it doesn't keep just lighting the walls on fire? You burn everything that's outside.
Lumina. Yeah, we don't have that. So either just throw everything at random until something hurts, or beat it with a stick.
I do know that if you kill the two side eyes and leave the middle one, it will push you.
You mean like this? Yeah, I think this one doesn't exactly go push you down. Instead, it just starts throwing you around the room.
Okay, so like the younger characters from like the earlier Street Fighter, like we would have like Ryu and them, like they will be late in their late 30s to early 40s in Street Fighter 6. But like we're, Jesus Christ, I'm thinking. So I think the oldest person, like one of the oldest people that we have currently.
I know Dom C would be one of them.
All right, charge up your weapons,
Dawson
wait for
was
the eye,
40
and shoot.
During Street Fighter 2.
There we go. We had to time it. There was no way just plastering with magic was going to work.
I just remembered I was going through in one of our other chats. I was going through some of the pinned comments, and one of the pinned comments is a comment I took a picture of in the chat, which was a while back after they announced it on a bunch of tech channels.
Another win more.
Yay!
I made an announcement in that chat talking about the fact that I made an announcement in the chat. It was last year at some point that just said.
Ooh, cutscene moment.
Winamp just dropped a new update. At which point somebody else in the chat put the picture of her host from Titanic going, "It's been 80 years."
Oh, Diluc. I'm so glad you're safe. Oh.
He's a liar.
No, I'm sure this is fine.
I'm sorry.
You know what? For the love of God, I hope this one will be correct, or I wish it would. I wanted Capcom versus SNK 3.
The mighty Thanatos has need of her. Or more specifically, her blood.
How could you? You have no soul.
And you got a better chance than a
Do you know how
Marvel
worried
versus
she's been
Capcom.
for your sake? I don't care if you're under some spell. She loves you.
And I don't know why either. You kind of look like a jerk.
Ouch. What have I been... No. Thank you. I can think clearly again.
The rain is gone.
Don't move. Are you crazy?
Please help her. She's in terrible danger.
Okay, for their actual age,
a door behind
Zangief would be Zangief is 64 currently.
Here it is.
No, as of 64. Currently, he would be 66.
Tech, I'm sorry, man.
No.
Did you light him on fire?
You should stick around.
I will do
This
that as soon as I
girl's
get my
life
magic
force
back.
is stronger than I expected. She'll make a fine specimen.
I will burn you.
Slowly becomes the pyro.
No, this is impossible. How?
One of the augments I have is a flaming hand to do the burning finger, you
am
sucker.
What's wrong with you two?
Flaming finger.
We can move.
I see. Diluc must have transferred some of his life force into her.
Oh, damn it.
He never
Bumpity bump,
fails to
bump, bump,
impress.
bump, 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 bump.
All the
Oh,
more reason
road's dark.
why we
Time
can't
to
let
turn off
him
the cruise
slip
control.
from our grasp.
I'm evil.
I have no more need of you fools. Vampire, do with them as you will.
You know, in
Another boss.
21.
What?
8. I did not. As of this year, nah, fucking Ryu would be 59.
Dang.
Or be turning 59. Ryu's date of birth that was stated was July 21st, 1964.
Lumina, not surprised.
Yeah. Tammy would be 40. Tammy would be like in her late 40s. Because she was born in 74. No.
Quick mute this mic.
He's supposed to come down, but he's being stubborn about it.
You need to calm down.
You chill. Take a moment. Lit the lube.
Wow, that's a perfect remedy.
You know, I mean, copy it. Someone drew old man Zangief.
I'm not old, I'm just well-aged! Like cheese!
I'll just pop this in,
Maybe that's supposed to why it smell like Limburger.
You asked for it.
It's in gaming.
Of course it is!
Cure
Fuck you!
Actually, you did a good thing. It kept him distracted long enough for me to hit him.
Oh shit! Just noticed.
We noticed.
I just noticed that the phone was sitting there slowly dying.
I charged up and he immediately picked me up. Oh, what? Hey!
Damn it!
Stop that!
Took my energy, jerk. Here! You haven't paid for it yet. Thanks for the heal.
Healing.
Thank you.
I'm the hard pressed to get a spot working tonight. Oh, good.
Alright, what would be decent enough against him?
You could just charge your weapon and throw it at him.
I have been! I have the chakra!
You see, I've been doing that, and then he keeps dodging it.
Hey, 200!
Fair enough.
Throw the weapon.
I am cheating this, but I don't care.
Too late. Got him. My axe still took him down. I win.
I just leveled up too.
Oh, that's what we normally do after bosses.
No, I mean just right before we killed him.
Oh, Ed's returning.
Boone?
Oh no, Street Fighter character.
That's why I asked.
Cool.
Where's Dialogue? Dialogue! Dialogue!
Hey.
Word.
We should
Is
go.
returning.
Don't worry. What matters is that he's alive. I'll find him again. I know I will. I know it.
All right, let's get moving.
We have
Besides, there's one place we have to check that we haven't yet because it was covered in spikes.
We checked the boss door behind the boss ring.
I guess we should
There
do
was a
that.
door back there, Circuit.
Yeah, there was a door back there. Okay.
Okay, Rashid is confirmed for coming from 5 to 6.
In fairness, I like the look of Rashid.
Be funny if Bison came back somehow. It's not possible, but I. Sorry.
It won't open. Okay, so Jack.
Hey, calm down. Calm down. You've done it plenty of times. You've done crap like that plenty of times. You have no room to talk.
So have you.
I don't do that often at all.
Chad, do you want to start the clip compilation or should I?
You're not gonna win that clip compilation, man.
I am not, but I don't care.
Jeez.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck this journalist.
What happened?
Oh no, they're saying like the reality of going back and playing like the original Modern Warfare 2. And saying like to their own accord is a boring mission.
Okay, need
That-
context for that.
He's just saying that he's just saying he doesn't want to play the old school Modern Warfare 2. And it's just stupid because it's basically saying I don't want to play a PlayStation game because it's PlayStation.
Oh no, because if you have fucking context of each accord is like we're getting like the pretext of what's happening on our side, before like 3 happened.
Ooh, very good. I should think I checked that.
Because of their own accord, it's like the fall of DC.
Well, I mean, you can't take some journalists. You can only take some journalists with a grain of salt anyway. I mean, there was the one that couldn't even get through the tutorial stage of Cuphead, and there was the other one that basically like labeled Sekiro like an easy game because he cheated. That wasn't the way to go. I don't know where. He used like codes that they were given in order to review the game and use them to get through the game, and said it was easy. You know, the game is not that difficult. It's pretty easy. It's like, yeah. I mean, it led to that whole infamous meme that went on. Like, you cheated, you risked nothing, and you gained nothing. You know.
Yeah. From what I've seen on the DLC, it's even harder now.
Yeah.
It's a From Software game. Do you expect it to be easy?
Yes! I expect it to be so easy that I can play it while I'm sleeping. And then play itself while I'm sleeping.
Have you seen the DLC of it, Circuit? They added new bosses.
I haven't even played the original game yet. It's still on my to-do list.
I know you beat Cuphead at one point. Circuit.
Oh, the Cuphead. No, Cuphead was amazing. I was talking about Sekiro.
Oh.
Oh, wow. I am really glad we decided to double-check things here.
You can thank me later.
Why? Why must you be the infuriating, annoying little... Oh, he fits the character all too well, unfortunately.
I mean, that's always the thing when it comes to like people reviewing games, is that it's a review. It's not gonna like.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pick reviewers.
Fit up with what you got, yeah.
I'll pick reviewers based on if their tastes coincide with some of mine that I played. But it's I'm always taking it with a grain of salt, and I'm just gonna try the game for myself ultimately if I like it.
Take it with a grain of salt. Listen to several different reviews. Find out what the consensus is on the game.
Everything here.
Well, it's a good thing too. That would have been really bad to miss all of that.
Yeah. One of the best things to do with all of that stuff is if you find somebody else that's played the game that you know to get them to give their opinion.
Or see if you can borrow the game for a moment if it's one of those games that you can.
Yeah, that'd be another way too. Yeah, no, if you can borrow the game or if they got a demo or something like that, try it.
I still remember that E3 that Xbox tried to do the you know, certain way you can share games.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean,
Actually,
but now there's nothing back there.
Actually, after playing it a little bit again, I was going to mention the Circuit because I don't know if he ever get around to it. Did you? I know you were saying you haven't played very many of the recent Pokemon games.
Nope.
You ever play Arceus?
Nope.
No. That's
Nope.
one I would suggest.
Oh no,
I bring out a new Arceus, but yeah.
No, it's definitely one that kind of has been on my radar, and I was curious to play it, but I didn't feel the need to get up and go and get it like I was with Violet Scarlet. After hearing what everybody was saying about it too, no less.
Yeah, exactly. No, Arceus doesn't have
this
many,
isn't
like,
it. Hold on,
multiplayer stuff.
Sorry.
Arceus isn't very multiplayer based, so yeah, no, you can just kind of grab that one whenever you feel like.
Trying to find Watts real fast, and we're also going to say hi to her friend. That's currently under a horrible spell.
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade some weapons, everybody.
Whereas Violet and Scarlet are kind of turned out to be the evolution of the mainline Pokemon stuff.
But I would point out it's upgraded from Sword and Shield, which gave us the Wildlands, or in between the towns.
Nope, this isn't it.
Yeah. No, so Arceus is a different game. Violet and Scarlet are upgraded from Sword and Shield, but it's a completely different step up from what other steps
I
up in the
examined
Pokemon series
Pamela.
have been.
There's
Most of the
something
Pokemon
very
series
wrong
have
about
been
her
kind
mental
of just
state at the moment.
just
Don't worry,
new
though.
takes on the same
Once we figure out the
formula, slow
problem,
upgrade of the
she'll
formula.
get better.
This is kind of something different while still being the evolution of that formula into something new. This is a little more of a step up than even like the Wildlands were or something like that, right?
Yep.
What's wrong?
Alright, taking a quick look at the time. Alright. We're gonna get the next part started up and then save and call it an evening.
Now's not the time to lose hope. We discovered this was
Hey,
all
the
Thanatos' doing,
world
but
circuit.
it looks like you already knew that. We've gotten word that the Emperor wants to call a truce. It's hard to believe.
The
He says he wants
server
to
is
disband
saving
army
the
and
world.
restore the Empire. Should we trust him?
Why am I
Chrissy won't
signing
listen to
having a
anything
god?
the Emperor says since she lost Sog.
I play Minecraft again at
Finally,
some
we've
point.
managed to make the Emperor change his mind.
Waypoint, the fact that everybody fucking knew
For so long.
for the point of Warhammer is more about
Okay.
the devil that you're willing to live with.
Come with us.
Everyone
This is
fucking
it.
sucks in the
Tyler
Warhammer
will be
universe.
himself again, and there'll be no need to worry about the Mana Fortress anymore.
The only reason why the fucking
We'll go on ahead.
humanity humanity is that way is because Jesus Christ, that's the only effective way of governance if you're like that, if your empire spans that far.
Alright, speaking of Empire, we're gonna go ahead and quickly get a little nap in here. So we can get a little more cutscene from several scenes ago.
About that guy.
What guy?
That guy. You know, the one with the hair and the armor. Oh, you mean Gemma? Yeah, that one. So about
We're
Gemma.
not supposed
You
to
could
be
tell
a
they meant
universe
Gemma
you're
from that?
aspiring to live in.
Is he really as strong as he looks?
Yeah,
What?
you don't want to live in it, but if you have to, it's
Strong
the,
can he be if
you
he
have
can't
to.
be saved?
If I'm picking,
Come
if
on,
I have
no
to
one's
pick and choose,
perfect.
I'm a fucking
All
deal
I'm
with
saying
humanity.
Is that he sure gives a lot of orders.
So let's see,
What's he
the
up to?
tower
He's
you're
busy
basically
with
enslaved.
stuff. Lots of stuff. It's just stuff we don't need to know about.
With the elves, you're fucking tortured. You're tortured, and not even death can save you.
No way. He wouldn't do that.
Well, to be fair, Tao is
Stop
very
teasing
much
our
based
brave
on
hero.
the standard
You know he
system
can't take
that
a
lot
joke.
of places in the world
Besides,
still use.
Gemma is a very brave knight.
You sure? I can't quite put my finger on it.
He saved my life, so at the very least, I know he's a strong warrior.
Look
Probably.
Look what you've
No,
done.
for
Now he's
other
not
races, for the
suspicious.
tower, how it works is think of it like the Blue Lanterns.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. We're getting our rest up here after we're now questioning Gemma from long ago. And then from there, we're going to the next step. We're gonna go say hi to the Emperor. Because the Emperor has decided, hey, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. I want to be your friend. Do you want to be friends with me? And we're just like, no. But the game is like, yes, you do. So we're kind of stuck there. We gotta do what the game says, whether we like it, whether we want to or not. So that is going to be it.
I want to be the Emperor's friend.
We want to be the Emperor's friend. Why? Because maybe
Right,
we can invite him over to a birthday party. Maybe he'll bring the good gift. You know, the one that's like four digits in cost. Your other friends bring fun stuff, but you know you want that gift. You know what gift I'm talking about? That gift. Because you want that gift. And none others. None other gifts. You want that gift. Anyway, thank you so much for enjoying our shenanigans with us, and we will see you next time. And those of you watching stream, yep, tomorrow we have a Brony Show. And what are we going to be doing on the Brony Show? Why, we're bringing back another classic. This time, Caption. We're bringing back Captions, and instead of doing Generation 4, we're going to jump into Generation 5 for a little bit with the first of the Make Your Mark series. So I hope you're ready for those shenanigans, because I sure am. In the meantime, for those of you who are on our Twitch, we're going to go ahead and do a raid of Lord Midnight, who is apparently playing Fortnite. And those on YouTube, I can't raid. So, Go and raid somebody yourself. Go have fun with that. Either way, I hope you all have a great night.